Good afternoon. It's 3:01. I'm Joseph Benondo, live from the Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. In NFL news today, Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill will miss the remainder of the season after tearing multiple ligaments in a dislocated knee he suffered last night, including his ACL. With surgery happening today, it is still possible that Hill could undergo additional surgeries, and there's no guarantee he'll be ready for 2026. Jets running back Braylon Allen, who was ruled out in last night's game with a knee injury, suffered an MCL sprain, and he will likely land on IR. The Baltimore Sun reported today that Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson could be out for up to 2 to 3 weeks and is likely to miss Sunday's game against the Texans with a hamstring injury suffered against the Chiefs. 49ers general manager John Lynch announced that Brock Purdy and Ricky Pearsall will both be questionable for the Thursday Night Football Rams matchup. And the current belief is that the Browns are going to make a change at quarterback to start rookie Dylan Gabriel over Joe Flacco this week versus the Vikings, according to CBS Sports. Fire Foundation repair one of every needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three-Tail 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Slay Dog's already laughing. Babs here. We'll get to you. Babs is here.
What up?
What up, Babsy?
Let's go. Happy Tuesday, y'all.
Happy Tuesday.
Let's get some positivity up in this place. I was about to say a different word.
Up in this
Like a Twitch please word.
Up in this witch.
Yeah.
Executive producer of 3HL is Zeph.
What's up?
And here he is in his Oak Hill t-shirt, Ronald Sylvester.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Oh, man. Oh.
So I got
There
a
we
little.
go.
I got a little phone call today.
You got a phone call today?
A little phone call today.
Okay.
From one of the best college football reporters in the country,
Okay.
who said that he was coming in town to go over to spend some time with Vanderbilt in advance of Vanderbilt in Alabama. He might swing by and come in the studio.
I know who that is.
Ooh.
Chris Lowe.
I see low. The lowdown.
Everybody in on this game coming up. And Clark Lee had a press conference today where my man, I don't even, like, he's not just spewing confidence or exuding confidence. I don't know what he's ensconced in confidence.
Yeah.
He's ensconfidenced.
Oh, that's a new word. I like it, Bear.
That was pretty cool right there.
Zeph, we need to find some of that. Clark Lee's presser.
Is that the Diego Pavia effect? I think it's always been there
Yeah,
for
it's him.
Clark.
That's him.
It's him, but he's never had a product that he could outwardly be him.
Right.
He could behind the scenes.
Yep.
Yeah, let's adjust this. Let's dive into this for a second since we're here. What is that dynamic? Clark Lee, Diego Pavia. Does one make more of the other, or like does Diego make Clark Lee more of what he already was? Does Clark make Diego more of what he already was?
For me, I think it's Clark Lee screaming, and like if you were in a cave and you hear echo, you hear yourself screaming back. Mm-hmm. It's not him bouncing off the walls. That's Diego deep in the cave, screaming back the exact same thing that he was saying.
Or like you walking around outside of Neyland Stadium and you just randomly hear, "Big Slay, are you with me?"
Bingo.
Like Reese to you is Diego to Clark Lee.
Yes. Like you gotta realize too. When was it?
Reese is as confident as either one of those guys too.
No, in anything. When was it? 3 years ago, I think, when we had to go do Tennessee versus Vandy. It was baseball, and Clark Lee stopped by and talked to us.
Yeah, he gave you crap for your attire.
Yeah, he did, and he ended up giving me a shirt that I haven't wore. I told him I'd wear black. I ain't wearing that. I can't wear that. But this is the thing. Back then, he had the same exact confidence.
We all hate Alabama together.
Yeah, no question. I can't put that on. I'm cheering for him, but I just can't put it on. But, you know what I mean? I am most definitely somewhere along the ship. Probably not on the ship, but if you could tie a rope, and you know that little rowboat that Callahan and them was in, I'm in that one. That same style with one oar or
that
one
one
paddle.
is sunk.
Yeah, it's about to be down now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hold on to the rope.
Not
but
stuck yet.
This is the
Not yet.
thing. When
And it's Tuesday
you ain't got long.
next week.
When you look at what he had at the time, I remember going over there on a recruiting visit for a kid that I was mentoring. And I walked and they did the I don't know what the Vandy walk is called. But
The Star Walk.
The Star Walk.
Uh-huh.
They did the Star Walk. And I was like, wow, dog, like, where is everybody? Like, this energy ain't right. This is not an SEC program feel when you're walking to the stadium. And I couldn't imagine as some of the athletes, like, man, it's us against everybody for real. Like, we got to really make these people believe. So what Clark Lee was injecting that entire time was the belief. But it's different when you have someone and you finally got guys that believe in what you are spewing. You know what I'm saying? Like when he got up at the SEC conference, media day, and was like, we're going to win the national championship. We're not far away. Nobody really believed that in the room. And he said in his interview, like, we had to get some of those guys out that were on the fence and get guys in here that really believe. So that's what you have a product of right now. And you got a guy like Diego that's the same exact way. He just need to know what to be confident in. So when you talk about Reese is confident in cats and drinking beer and listening to our show and saying go Vols. Diego is the same way. We can win the national championship. Clark didn't put that in his head. He already believed that.
He absolutely.
Coming into it.
It's not fake.
No, it's not.
Did y'all see like I had the stat Vandy's 5-0 for the first time since whatever, but 2008.
Yeah.
This is only the second time in 80 years Vanderbilt has been 5-0.
I heard that.
80 years.
80. I heard that.
If they were to win this football game, it would be the biggest win for Vanderbilt since when? Like when they were great in the 1930s?
No, this would be the greatest win since they beat Alabama last year.
Yeah, but this one, this one puts them like around the top 10 though.
Yeah,
no question.
And on the road and 6-0.
Have they ever had a game?
And
this big,
college
though?
game day is there. No.
Like, that's what I'm saying. So this
Not
And
where
how-
you expected them to compete. You know what I mean? Like
But,
they
like-
play great teams. But
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a great point.
Yep.
But how do they handle it, too? You know exactly how their quarterback's going to handle
Yep.
it just fine.
Yep.
But how does the rest of the team handle it?
That's the
how
thing,
does
I
Clark
think.
Lee handle it?
They keep proving
He's
it.
been there before.
Yes.
He was at Notre Dame.
He talked about it. He talked about it.
But
like-
how does he handle it with a different group of guys?
I don't know, regardless if they win or lose, I feel this time walking into it and his guys, if Alabama were, he said when we played them at Notre Dame, at some point, they could just say, you know what, like Georgia did with Tennessee, like I always talked about, we can man up across the board and we just going to beat them.
Right.
We're going to out-physical them. We're going to out.
Right.
He feels,
We're stronger,
I believe,
we're better.
Yeah, this group, I feel like he say, well, man up then and let's do it. Let's play old school football, hit you in the mouth, and see who wins. I think he at the front line with this group, and this group believes in it. So I'm not putting my wagers down yet, just for the simple fact of
What's the
I
line?
think Alabama is 10, ain't?
10.5.
I think Alabama
I'm checking again, but last time I looked, a couple hours ago.
mentally is thinking, let's drag them. But I am
absolutely.
So if
I mean,
it
Ty
doesn't,
Simpson basically said it, right?
Yes.
We haven't forgotten about
Nope.
last year.
so
Nope.
that's what I wanted to ask you. So Vanderbilt is in a great position if it's like a 3-point game late in the second quarter, something like that.
Yes.
Because Alabama in their head will be like, well, crap, here we go again. Even if they're not admitting it, in their head, psychologically, you've got to be like, what the? Not again.
And Vandy
you know what I
thinking,
mean?
yeah, Vandy thinking, why we not
Freaking
up?
Vandy.
Why is it just a 3-point game? Why are we not up? That's the way they playing. They plan to put this thing away. So, listen, I'm not betting against Diego Pavia. I will not do it
It is.
until I see.
You'll just stay away.
Yeah, I'm just stay away until I see that this right here is what it's supposed to be with them playing at Alabama.
It feels like it's going to be a 4-quarter game.
They do. They do.
Laura in the chat said, when 3HL starts the show talking about Vandy, you know something special is happening.
But that's the thing.
The whole country's
They
talking
do.
about him.
That's why game day's going. And it's different when it's just Diego. Man, you got to will us to this. You ain't got to will it. You got a whole lot of other guys. Remember when I said, man, the way he talking going into this season, you better be able to look back, turn around, and everybody be right there? Well, everybody's right there.
We talked to him specifically about that
Yep.
during media days when he sat across from us. and dropped the F-bomb a couple times.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Like, I'm with it, man. I love the feeling. This is what it's about. Man, go get it. Go get it done.
So when you dive deep in this, why is Vanderbilt finally different? You can point to Diego Pavia all you want.
Right.
But we all know
it has to go beyond that.
It has to go beyond that. You can have a hell of a quarterback. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So it is beyond that. And part of the thing that Vandy has always struggled with is depth and size in the trenches, right?
Yep.
And now, for the first time, I mean, maybe ever.
Yes.
I mean, in a long time since I've been around, I've been in this town 19 years, they have a little bit of that.
And they have it with everybody in that athletic facility. Regardless of whoever was just in that locker room, you can get them to believe, but no, it doesn't stop with them. It's with administration. It's with the AD. It's with
it's with the chancellor who cares.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they all in on this. It used to be, okay, we're finna go play Alabama. Man, we're going to go down here and fight. But it's whispers in there like, man, y'all know, come on, y'all.
Man, this is going to be ugly.
Yeah, you know how this going to go, man. Like, we might try early to be in it, but we got to do some trick play. That ain't what it is, man. I don't feel that. I don't feel that's what it is. And Alabama's look good in these last couple games. I'm with you. It's way more pressure on Bama running out there to protect home and get some get back than it is by a mile.
You cannot lose 2 years in a row to Vanderbilt. If you're DeBoer trying to get that thing going,
that's what.
And
that
was a huge win against Georgia. But go out and lose to Vandy two times in a row.
Ooh, would that be a worse loss 2 years in a row than a loss to Auburn? I mean, you could have the conversation.
Absolutely.
You could have the conversation.
Absolutely, I believe.
Vanderbilt last participated in a game that had College game day here in 2008. We actually talked about it on the Lee Company Countdown to Kickoff, oddly enough.
Was that the Auburn game?
It was the Auburn game. Commodores won against Auburn. Lee Corso picked Auburn to win the game. Vandy won. They catapulted themselves to the number 13 ranking in the AP poll. That is the highest ranking they've ever been.
That was James Franklin, right?
Yes. And now it was Bobby Johnson.
Oh.
Really? It was Bobby Johnson. And now they're ranked 16th. So with a win over Alabama, they would better that number for sure.
That's all right.
Bobby Johnson got you.
That was Bobby? Mm-hmm. I love Bobby. Do you remember we saw that guy that looked exactly like him at SEC Media Days? I'm like, Bobby's back.
Now, granted, we had just had dinner and drinks, but we were convinced that
3 bottles of wine.
This random guy sitting in a hotel lobby looked like Bobby Johnson, to the point where we almost asked him.
Yeah.
I was that close. Yep.
Yeah,
I love Bobby. What are we talking about? Bobby's on a golf course somewhere.
Yeah, have a ball. It's going to be good, though, man. Like, this is everything. It's not a one-off or anything. This is the matchup that should be watched. Like, TV's on. I would have been mad if it was at 7 at night.
Let me go negative Nelly on you.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
What if Alabama just whoops them?
I don't see it, but boy, they want to. Based on what you said and Ty Simpson said, and 40-35 last year. Number 1 team in the country. Only time Vanderbilt's beaten a number 1 team in the country.
I tell you what.
Are you surprised at the Alabama bounce back?
Alabama bounce back, meaning what?
Well, I mean,
from what happened
a couple weeks ago, people are calling for DeBoer to be fired on the spot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's fans.
And it's Alabama fans because they're so used to winning.
In terms of this room, I remember immediately said, we have no idea how good Florida State is.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing that was concerning about that Florida State loss was Bama players getting blown the hell up all over the field.
Exactly.
That I haven't seen since Mike Shula was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, here's the other thing. How good is Georgia?
And that's a fair question.
That's very true.
Because Georgia is not what you have become accustomed to for Georgia.
Right. They're a good football team, but are they a Final Four football team?
I mean, with Kirby at the helm, maybe.
They can't get pressure on the quarterback.
No, that's tough.
I just think they keep putting things on tape that people are going to use against them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you can point back to that Georgia-Alabama game and that decision to not kick the field goal and tie it up, and then we're talking about a completely different ball game, right?
Mm-hmm. I looked at Vandy's schedule. After Alabama, if they were to get blown out by them, they have a bye. And LSU's coming in. I feel
And
sorry for LSU.
You don't think, yeah.
If Vandy gets blown out against Alabama, give me whatever the numbers are with Vandy versus LSU.
I could see
at home.
You don't love LSU this year anyway, right?
You were right on LSU.
Yeah.
Everybody
you said it from the get-go. Yeah.
All offseason, everybody said, well, they didn't have a run game last year, so everybody played pass D on Nussmeier, and that's why they weren't having offensive success, and the defense was bad. The defense is good.
Yep.
They flipped the script on defense, but they still cannot run the football.
Yep. And you have to.
And there's something going on with Nussmeier, too, I think.
Yeah. It's got to be. It's got to be.
But, yeah, I mean, their schedule's tough.
Yes, it is.
This is going to be a fun football season. Yeah. And it's interesting to take a look at individual games, but also try to see what that makes the big picture look like. And that's kind of what I was doing with Georgia. Georgia's a good football team. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that people are in games that they weren't normally in with Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia lost at home for the first time in 33 games.
Right.
They hadn't lost.
And it's more of how it looked.
That's it.
Yeah. And
it's more of how it looked.
And what was Chris Lowe's stat? They haven't lost a night game at home since 2009.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's crazy. Like Jay in the chat said, Georgia struggled with Austin Peay. They didn't do crap. And they didn't do crap offensively in that Marshall. Like, they showed nothing. It was so vanilla in that Marshall game week 1, too. So,
but see, guess what?
It's hard to even look at that.
But Austin Peay had a goal-to-go situation in the fourth quarter to make it a one-score game.
And even with doing vanilla, you should wipe the floor.
That's my point. That's my. Right. See, they have so much equity built up, and we know who Georgia is, and we know who Kirby is, and we understand that whenever they get it together, they should be rolling. If you vanilla or not, that's what we just talked about. Them being able to man up across the board, and when things aren't going right, they impose their will. You've been saying it for 3 years, 4 years, that they strangle you out. They're bored. No ifs, ands, or buts about. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. So, I mean, who are they? We don't know. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they went, that was Gunnar Stockton stepped up at Tennessee and made some hell of a throws. It took that. That ain't how it used to be for Georgia.
Well, I mean, what was it, 9 years in a row? The closest Tennessee-Georgia game was 13 or something. And that one, I mean, you make a 43-yard field goal, they lose that one too, and they're sitting here with 2 losses. So, ultimately, they didn't even control that. That wasn't even up to them. That kid makes that field goal, they've got 2 losses right now. Now, he didn't, and they don't. So, what do you do with it moving forward? It's been a wild year, man. Trying to figure it all out in the offseason is so much fun now because, like, Clemson, Notre Dame, 3 losses and 2 losses?
Yeah. It's a little bit different. That's a little bit. I hope Zeph can find some of Clark Lee's.
We need to play Clark Lee.
Dog, it's like, I'm okay with, and they ask some good questions. And, like, a little bit of it is crazy confidence, but at the same time, it's almost like, how do you expect me to react if you're Clark Lee? Like, I know the work that we putting in. National media has just now gotten an eye on it. This wasn't the case at first. They just now analyzing the guys that they brought in. All we knew about was the tight end and Diego Pavia. What they going to get? They went and attacked the portal. So, and they got some skill guys, man, and they not afraid to throw 50-50 balls.
I thought they would struggle in the portal, too.
They didn't.
All right, if you want to, 615-737-1045, talking some college football, the big game this week, obviously, number 16 Vanderbilt at number 10 Alabama, 2:30 on ABC. College Game Day will be there. Pat McAfee doing all his crazy stuff, talking about Vandy. How about that?
See?
This is where we are. I mean, can you imagine Pat McAfee and Diego Pavia hanging out together?
Oh, my gosh. That is must-see TV.
You know what another good thing is, too, though?
I saw Pavia hanging out with Kid Rock on Broadway.
Oh, he will. He will. He's that guy.
Throwing up the middle fingers.
But in season, have you seen anyone do a better job, especially with a group like this, with all these expectations, be able to block out the noise like Clark's able to block it out? We ain't heard much from Diego during the season.
Haven't heard much at all.
We heard post-game when they put a mic in his face, but they're still talking to him now.
What you expect.
Yeah.
Well, and you know Game Day is going to get an interview with him.
Right.
And
it's
whoever else this
be
week.
glorious. I can't wait.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm like, just give us a Diego Pavia reality show. I'm good with it.
Oh, yeah.
You never know who's going to turn up in a Diego Pavia versus Alabama game either. So we'll see.
They said Johnny's supposed to be on the sideline.
So who had that out kick?
On 3.
Yeah, he's a big Diego Pavia fan, they say. On 3 had it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're kind of similar.
They, very much so.
Except I think Diego is way smarter in his glory than Johnny ever was.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe just brought up something I want to hit y'all with, too. Texas at Florida this weekend. How do you read this one? We'll talk about that. Obviously, the Titans in the news every day. We'll get to them as well. 615-737-1045. That's right. Jim Wyatt coming up next. Thank you, Seth, for putting that in my ear. Jim Wyatt. So we will talk Titans next segment. Then we'll get to Texas and Florida at 3:45. We're here for 3 hours. Hopefully you will be, too. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. 615-737-1045. I want to tell you about my friends at Smoky Mountain Tops. Mike McGrady and the guys do incredible work. Custom countertops that will totally transform your house. And if you're thinking about upgrading your kitchen or your bath, trust the experts at Smoky Mountain Tops, Tennessee's leader in premier stone services for more than 30 years. Check out the stunning Honstone Quartz products at their Nashville Design Studio. Honstone Quartz offering elegance and durability, elevating any space. Smoky Mountain Tops has teamed up with Honstone Quartz, which perfectly captures the natural beauty and depth of quartzite stone countertops. Check out Honstone's Opimo collection, as seen at Smoky Mountain Tops' studio right here in Nashville. If you're living in East Tennessee, they've got a location in Knoxville as well. Honstone offering durable surfaces, including neutrals or striking bold designs, offering timeless elegance. Smoky Mountain Tops. Mike McGrady and his crew, beautiful custom countertops. Do it. If you've been thinking about renovating, upgrading, these custom countertops will make a huge difference. 615-922-6539. That's 615-922-6539. Quality, service, dedication. Smoky Mountain Tops, your trusted countertop pros. smtops.com.
What's happening, y'all? Giving you low T center, and they combine with Synergix, and you know what? They're the original MVPs of what? Testosterone replacement therapy. They've been changing lives of men across the country for over a decade. And I got a news flash for you. I went in there I'll go there every Friday, and man, the women are taking notice. So ladies, it's not only for the women. For the men, it's for the women as well. And we know what testosterone replacement therapy does for the men, but did you know it also benefits the women as well? So women experience many of the same symptoms of men with low testosterone, meaning tiredness, no energy, mood swings, and low libido. So women can come in and get tested as well. Treatments include testosterone injections or even hormone pellets for women. At Synergix and Low T Center, they have a long history of helping women find a hormonal balance that brings balance back into their lives. So they're not just diving into something that they don't know about. Go to trtmvp.com. Get your appointment today. It's one in Hendersonville, one right there in Brentwood, right there on McEwen. Go on in there. Tell them Big Slade sent you. trtmvp.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
What is this pumpkin head thing you've got? He's well dressed, too.
I don't know.
Like
it's
this.
not mine.
Oh, it's
somebody
not?
like decorating for Halloween.
Savage
in
brought
this
about that in.
show.
That's definitely a Ramon thing.
Yep,
I love that.
See that from Savage.
Well, if you're in the chat, you can see it.
That's a swag pumpkin head guy.
Mm-hmm. He's just hanging out. He got a blazer on.
Yeah, he does. Or maybe like a leather jacket.
Yeah, it could be.
It was $16.99
Okay, Babs.
from
Turn him
either a
upside down.
TJ Maxx or a Marshalls or a Home Goods or something like that.
And you can get some good stuff, doesn't it? Like seasonal stuff.
Home Goods. I think
yeah.
that's one of the Savage spots, Home Goods.
Home
Yeah.
Goods,
I think he
this looks
frequents.
like a Home
Yeah.
Goods
It
tag.
looks like Halloween threw up all over my place.
Yeah, yours
Once I asked, I was like, when can you do Halloween stuff? And y'all go, right now? I was like, okay. I went on
all
that day.
out
Christmas decorations start next week. I mean, come on.
in October.
You're damn right.
No, day after Halloween for me on that one.
So we can go and put the lights up on the house.
Well, guess
Your
what?
lights are on your
lights
house.
are already
They
on
never
your
came
house.
down.
Because you never took them down last year. So
They hanging off and everything.
this is going to be my new
You gotta plug
pointer.
them in.
Slay. There.
I know this guy's not going to be putting lights up on anybody's house. Jim Wyatt joins us now on TennesseeTitans.com. Jimmy, what's up? How are you?
Not much. How you guys doing?
What up, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Do you get all into Halloween? Like, does your place have all the Halloween stuff out?
Yes, I think my wife transitioned over to Halloween maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe. She's
I love
about
it.
it.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, man. Biggest game in college football is happening in Tuscaloosa. How confident are you that Vanderbilt can go down there and get a win, Jimmy?
Well, I think they can. I think Vandy's got a really good team. I know Alabama's good. It's not going to be easy to go down there and win. But I think this is a different Vanderbilt team than certainly years past. What they've done to this point there's been no fluke to it. Now, I'm not going to be shocked if they lose. No, I mean, because Alabama's good. I watched them play on Saturday night. They looked like Alabama of years past. So, big game certainly, and be a great game for Vandy to win. They don't find a way to win. They've got. They still doesn't kill their season. Like they've got a lot of big games coming up, and I heard you guys mention about the bye after Alabama. So I'd love to see them win it. I was down there in 1984, the last time they won at Alabama. Unfortunately, this time I'm going to be on a plane that takes off right at kickoff time, and the plane won't have a TV on it, so I'll probably be keeping on track. It's going to be a nightmare scenario for me keeping track of the game on Twitter, I guess.
You want us to text you?
My wife and daughter are actually going. It's kind of crazy.
Okay.
It's just the worst case scenario for me. The Titans West Coast when that game is kicking off at 2:30, and then the flight takes off, and I think it's about a 3.5 hour flight. So I'll be landing probably about the time Diego's taking a knee.
Look, I know.
That's what I'm talking about, Jimmy.
I love it, Jeff.
Yeah,
He just slides that in
big
there.
celebration,
You
baby.
see what Diego Pavia has done to Wyatt?
Yeah.
I mean,
What'd you say, Wyatt?
that's my favorite drop.
I will say this, though, and then we'll transition to some Titans talk because that's really exciting. I know Vanderbilt's ranked 16th, and we keep talking about preseason polls, but you cannot tell me that football team is not one of the 10 best teams in the country. I think this is a legit top 10 matchup between two of the best 10 teams in the country.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I do think that it's just kind of like the way it was for basketball season last year for Vandy. They just started so far back that you struggle so much to get in the top 25, and then you just have to move up incrementally to get to the top 25 and then the top 20 and get them up to where they are now at 16. But I'll be honest with you, the rankings don't matter to me. Just because I know it doesn't amount to hill of beans when all's said and done. It just matters who wins the game and how many wins you finish up with at the end of the season and how you look, in December. So, yeah, it could potentially be a top 10 matchup, but I'm not worried about that.
I know you're not.
Just want Vandy to keep playing well, and that game against Alabama last year kind of changed the whole trajectory of the program, the way people think about Vanderbilt football, and I hope they can continue that. And I think they will, win or lose.
Yeah, I mean, a loss at Alabama does not define Vanderbilt's season on any level.
No.
So, they've got big games coming up, so we'll see how it all plays out. All right, Titans in it again, Jim. 2 missed field goals in the first half, 6-0 at halftime. They're in the football game. What do you think is going on in the second half, especially the last couple of weeks where it's kind of gotten away from them?
Well, I mean, consistently the team has just been bad on offense, and that's got to change. Defensively, I think, they've played well enough to keep them in the game, but I think eventually if you're a defensive player and you're losing confidence, the offense is going to score. I think you probably have a letdown, and you lose your edge a little bit. And, I'm not saying that's had everything to do with what happened in the second half on Sunday, but it's deflating when you're playing well and you're holding the other team, keeping them off the scoreboard, holding the field goals, and then you're missing the field goals of your own, and you're not really putting up much of a threat to score yourself. I think as a defensive player, you eventually are going to give way, and I think that's what happened last week. I think that's what happened in some other games. So, this team has a lot of things that need to get better. Most of them on offense, defensively, not perfect either. I mean, that's just I don't think the Texans are that great. After watching them, I realize how limited they are themselves offensively, and so I think defensively, while they fought, and I do think they're playing hard. I think Jeffrey Simmons is playing as good as he's played since I've watched the team, and there are some other bright spots. I think defense can be better, offense can be a lot better, and special teams you got to make your field goals when you get a chance.
Big Jeff really is playing well, and when you look at the pressure rate for him, Zev said yesterday, number 1 in the NFL in terms of defensive tackle pressure rate. So he is doing his thing, man, and that is for sure. It just needs some help where it's not schemed up pressure too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean there were times, and this is par for the course for Jeff. I mean that's just the way he's been dealing with it, throughout his career, but. He had 2 guys on him on a regular basis. He was getting double teamed. There were sometimes 3 guys would be paying attention to him. So if that's happening, other guys have got to make plays, and Titans have not had enough of that. The challenge this weekend against the Cardinals and Kyler Murray is much greater, I think, and Kyler's ability to kind of run around, extend plays will give them even more fit. So. But it was I will say it was a different locker room and different post game Sunday compared. I think there was, compared to previous weeks. I think guys were frustrated and obviously disappointed at the first 3 weeks. It was kind of a different tone Sunday. And you guys, I know you heard what Cam said, and Jeff kind of had the same, kind of mood after that game. And I think guys are ticked off and ready to do something about it. So I kind of expect a better effort on Sunday, and even though I'm a 9.5-point underdog, I feel better about this one than maybe I did this past Sunday.
So there's, all the talk of, has Kelly lost the locker room, right? That always happens when you're losing consistently, and that question always comes up. You see them during the week, during practice, obviously a post-game when you're that frustrated and it's gone that bad. You can't judge on that, right? What do you see?
I agree. Yeah. I mean, anytime you lose, the most obvious questions that you start hearing about is, has the coach lost the locker room, and does this team doesn't have any leadership? I mean, The reality is the team is just not very good, and it needs to be better at a lot of positions. It needs more depth. Obviously needs to play better. Coaching staff's got to put this team in a position to make more plays. You can't be playing from behind all the time. I do think guys are still playing hard, but as Callahan said yesterday, playing hard and playing well are 2 different things. And this team is, I do think this team's playing hard. It's just, unfortunately, where it is, it's just not good enough to hold up on a lot of these Sundays. At least the 4 Sundays we've played so far.
Jimmy, you got Tajay activated coming up off of IR. Like, where is he in his recovery as far as, being able to get back out there? And on the back end of that, J.C. Latham, is his just week to week? They see how it is and it's kind of like one of those deals that just day by day with him instead of putting him on IR 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think that's right, Ron. I mean, I think Tajay has, they gave him time. He got hurt back in the beginning of the preseason. They pretty much just shut him down. I know he's been working. I know, sounds like you had. I'll watch him, on a regular basis because he works on that side field. I'm not supposed to say what I see, but I know Callahan said yesterday he had some really good workouts last week, and I feel like he's going to be in a place where he's ready to go. Sometimes when a guy comes back to practice, the team will give him an extra one more week just to let him get in better condition and back in the flow of things. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I think he's going to help him. I thought Tajay Spears had one of the best off seasons of any guy on the team, and then he got hurt early in the preseason and got shut down. So if he's back, he'll help, and he'll take pressure off of Tony Pollard, who's getting too much wear and tear. In the first 4 weeks of the season, the plan was for them to kind of split reps. Now it's been all Tony, and he's been good. He just can't afford to do this week in and week out. So getting Spears back will help. JC, I think he's close. And you're right. I think the reason they didn't put him on injured reserve because they didn't think it would be a four-game absence. And so we'll see. Tomorrow's practice injury report will tell us a lot whether he's out there and what kind of capacity he's in, whether he's limited or full, and hopefully he's back.
Well, we appreciate you, Jim. Good luck this weekend, man, and we'll talk next week, brother.
Okay, y'all have a good week. Appreciate it.
Jim Wyatt at J. Wyatt Sports on X. You can get his content, TennesseeTitans.com. When we come back, we'll dive into some more college football. Texas at Florida. Can Florida rise up? 615-737-1045.
All right, is it time to upgrade the things in your home that maybe you really don't want to upgrade, but you have to? I feel you because we had to do it. Windows and doors, although the process can be really fun because Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville has absolutely everything you could ever imagine to choose from. And I have loved the experience of working with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. You can actually go check out whatever you need to replace in one of their showrooms. They have two. They have one in Franklin, and that is 277 Mallory Station Road. Or they also have one in Hendersonville. It's on the corner of East Main, Indian Lake Boulevard in Hendersonville, 256 East Main Street. And the showrooms are awesome. You can pull out different windows, look at your options for your doors. And you will find that windows and doors can be extremely affordable with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Plus, they have that lifetime warranty on them. And a deal for, I guess we're still in September, last day of September. So I'll give you that deal. And then we've got a new one tomorrow. 55% off qualifying installation, 0% APR for 48 full months. That is the September Dawn deal. They're celebrating 100 years in business. So get in on the action. It's easy to schedule your free consultation. You can do it all online. Check out the Dawn deal. Tell them to give it to you. PellaNashville.com.
I want to tell you about Bart Durham Injury Law. Go ahead and get this number into your phone, 615-242-9000. You know how life can change in an instant. A car wreck can throw everything off, your job, your bills, your peace of mind. That's when you need our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. 615-242-9000. Easy phone number. Get it into your phone. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team have been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years, making sure insurance companies pay up when they need to pay, what they need to pay, how they're supposed to get it done. No upfront costs, no waiting around, just real people making sure you get what you deserve. 615-242-9000. If you've been injured, don't wait. Call Bart Durham Injury Law, BDIL, 615-242-9000. They're here 24/7, ready to fight for you. Again, get this number into your phone. That way, if something happens, God forbid, you will be ready to act immediately. 615-242-9000.
Let's face it, buying a vehicle should be straightforward and stress-free, and that's exactly how Two Rivers Ford has been doing business for decades. This locally owned dealership has a non-commissioned sales team whose only focus is to find you the right vehicle at the right price without the pressure. So you'll actually have a fun car buying experience. Great prices, easy financing, and a non-commissioned sales team. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. Did y'all know that the Major League Baseball playoffs started today?
Absolutely not.
Yes, I did.
I knew you did.
I only know because the Braves aren't in them. Sad.
Babs, did you know?
Yes.
Tigers beat the Guardians 2-1 today. Tigers blew a 14-game
yes.
lead.
Did I care? No.
Yeah, and Cubs are leading the Padres 2-1. They just got 2 home runs in the bottom of the 5th inning to take the 2-1 lead. So
Should I watch?
If you had the Cubs if you had Cubs money line through 5 innings, you really appreciated that come from behind one. They were down 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Got the solo homer to tie it, then got the solo homer to win. That was Covers.com best bet today. Cubs money line through 5. So there you go. Cubs Padres 2-1. Texas coming up at Florida this weekend. Both teams had a bye this week. 2:30 ESPN. Texas a 6.5-point favorite. 84 degrees, 46% chance of rain. I looked at the weather. Florida has. I'm gonna say some things that are gonna make you think, oh wow, until I hit the end of it. Florida has never beaten Texas in football, ever. They did tie them one time in 1924.
Dang.
101 years ago, 7-7 in Austin. Then in 1939, Texas beat Florida 12-0 in Austin. In 1940, Texas beat Florida 26-0 in Gainesville. And then they didn't play again until last year. And Texas won 49-17 in Austin.
It's a long time to not play.
0-3-1. Here's the story on the 1940 game. They played December 7th, 1940. The attack on Pearl Harbor was literally 1 year from that day.
Wow.
That's kind of weird to me. But so I was talking with someone today. Florida's going to pop up and beat somebody. They have too many athletes. They do dumb things to lose games, but they're going to pop up and beat somebody. Is it Texas?
You know, Yoral, I said today, I had some time on my hand today, everybody. I went and got me a little pedicure, manicure. So during this, had a nice stick outside. So during this,
I thought you had a cigar while you were getting a manicure.
I wish.
Could you imagine?
Oh, I wish.
A little brown water cigar.
Oh, that somebody need to come up with that. But you're
okay. The audience for males getting pedicures and smoking cigars is quite small.
More males will get them. More males will get them
because we're using a social hour. Yeah, you got to think how many people just gonna be in there smoking, not even wanting to get a pedicure. But I'm gonna be back in the back getting a pedicure. Or right there in the front, wherever they got the chairs at. But this is what I'm telling you.
If it were your place.
Carry on.
Yes.
If it were your place, this would be a great idea.
Man, what I think is genius.
You'd have some purple Doritos with some salsa.
Man, what? Yeah.
All right, your point.
So
you were thinking today.
Carry on.
No, so I was watching today because I had some time on my hand.
Okay.
I didn't have no therapy, none of that. So I had the opportunity to listen to DJ Lagway. And they were asking him questions also about...
What did DJ Lagway have to say?
They asked him questions about Billy Napier. Like, he was in the same situation last year. Like, does that creep into the locker room where, you guys know he's fighting for his job, this, that, and the other? And his answer was, you know what? Missing 9 months of playing can really hurt you. Talking about himself.
9 months, man.
He said, man, but I'm doing extra work.
Does that mean he ties his success into Billy Napier's job?
I don't know.
On some level?
I mean...
Because it's weird for him to go there off that question.
I mean, you look at it,
or maybe it's not.
It's a pitcher in baseball. It's a quarterback in football, point guard in basketball. Like, you make the team go. You are an extent... Well, I don't know about a pitcher because I don't know about baseball that much. But what I'm saying is you are an extension of the coach. So the extension of the coach in football is the quarterback. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not. So... I think he put some of that on himself while the offense is not flowing. But what he did say is, I'm putting in the extra work and things of that nature. And when we click, and we will click, it's on. So the confidence, I don't think, is gone out of their locker room. Also, I don't think he thinks that Billy Napier is doing a bad job coaching. Of course, he's not going to come out and say that. But at the same time, the defense is keeping them in games. The problem
the defense is good.
Yeah, the problem is the offense can't connect on anything. So once they do, like you just said, they got athletes, and we know who DJ Lagway is. We saw him at the end of the season. Like, the man can play. But that rhythm is a big thing, especially in football, because it's not just you.
That South Florida loss. I mean, they should have won that game. But Billy Napier did the Brian Callahan thing and well, he did the same thing. If he runs the ball at the end of the game, they run the clock out. Mm-hmm. But they threw it and had 2 incompletes, so they had to punt to South Florida. Yep. So South Florida gets the ball back. You get a defensive pass interference for 15 yards to get you from out of your own end zone, and then you get a guy spit on a guy.
Yeah, that was just...
And that's another 15-yard penalty.
That was dumb.
And at that point, you want to talk about rhythm and momentum. Yeah. They're beyond midfield at that point, and they're thinking, hey, we're about to go win this game.
Yep.
So that's what I meant earlier about, like, they've got such talented athletes. They're going to pop up and beat somebody.
Yeah.
Is it Texas? And
that's a scary game in the swamp.
And you hit it perfectly because I think Florida's defense will keep them in this game. Can they just not do the dumb things?
That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see.
And Arch played much better in the last game. I get it. Yep. Opponent, Sam Houston State or whatever it was. I don't remember.
But pressure starts to build, Yor. And after this, Oklahoma's coming up real soon for them. I don't know when it is, maybe next week, the week after, but it's coming up very soon for Texas too. So going into
with no material, it's the game after Florida.
Okay, so they need to go and get a victory.
They've got Oklahoma at Kentucky, at Mississippi State, Vanderbilt at Georgia, Arkansas, Texas A&M.
I like Florida in this spot, and I ain't gonna say that a lot.
That's why I brought it up. I thought we'd be on the same page.
I like Florida in this spot right here, man.
Babs, what do you think?
Yes.
Do you like Florida in this spot?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
So Arch Manning last week, 18-21, 309, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions against Sam Houston State. They won 55-0, but he had struggled against bad teams.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, but
So now he goes on the road, and the Swamp will be live. They're pissed.
There's people coming down for that game, too. I don't know what they having, but there's people traveling in for this game right here, Florida and Texas. Like Todd Father said with James Franklin, if not now, this season, win.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For Florida, you mean?
Yeah, for Florida.
Yeah.
You got to go get this one. And I honestly believe they step up to the mic, man. I honestly believe it.
The Swamp is going to be lit regardless.
Yes. Regardless.
It's one of those places.
But now you got
Especially
Texas
in a big
walking
game.
Especially in a big game with a big name quarterback coming in who has struggled, who the crowd is, hey, we can get in his head easily. Yep. Yeah.
And it's a little personal battle between Lagway and Arch as far as, them coming at that class. You know what I'm saying? Like the credit he's been given, you know what I mean? Like this is going to be, it's going to be, I'm here for it. Okay. I'm here for it. And I like Florida.
Last year, Quinn Ewers in this game, 333 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Blew the Gators out, 49-17. All right.
It's going to be good.
I'm glad we covered that a little bit.
Me too.
I'm glad y'all are excited about that one, too.
I am. I'm excited about this weekend.
615-737-1045. It's funny. It's quality over quantity. There aren't a ton of games that you're going to look at, but the quality of the games that you will be watching, you're going to have fun.
Mm-hmm. Especially our region.
615-737-1045 if you want in. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
All right, maybe you know exactly what you want and you only want to buy what you need when it comes to your internet. Ding, ding, ding. Xfinity Internet, they are here for you and they can do that. Stay connected with Wi-Fi coverage that delivers the speed that your devices need. And you can count on a reliable connection for all your devices. And I'm going to tell you why I know that you can count on that, even when everyone's online, because my house is... What do we like to call it? An absolute Shiana show. There is so much going on in that house. And our internet never disappoints because that is how we watch 5-year-old shows. That's how we listen to some music. That's how the stepson games and plays. And then we work from home as well and never have issues with our Xfinity Internet. So you can do that to protect your devices, help keep loved ones safe and secure online with advanced security included at no extra cost. Advanced security available to Xfinity Internet customers with a compatible Xfinity gateway. You must activate advanced security through the Xfinity app. Get started. Just go visit Xfinity.com, drop into an Xfinity store today, or give them a call. Xfinity, where the Wi-Fi is booming.
Good afternoon. It's 4:01. I'm Joe Spanano, live from the Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. Lots of NFL news today, starting with last night. Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill out set to miss the remainder of the season after tearing multiple ligaments in his dislocated knee, including his ACL. With surgery today, it's possible that Hill could undergo additional surgeries, and there's no guarantee he'll be ready for 2026. According to Ian Rappaport, Jets running back Braylon Allen, who was ruled out last night with a knee injury, also suffered an MCL sprain that will likely land him on IR. According to the Baltimore Sun, they reported this morning that Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson could be out for up to 2 to 3 weeks and is likely to miss Sunday's game against the Texans with a hamstring injury suffered against the Chiefs. 49ers general manager John Lynch announced that quarterback Brock Purdy, wide receivers Ricky Pearsall will both be questionable for the Thursday night football game against the Rams. They did not practice today. And the current belief is that the Browns are going to make a change at quarterback and start rookie quarterback Dylan Gabriel this week versus the Vikings, according to CBS Sports. Fire Foundation prayer, waterproofing needs. You need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Here.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City.
We here.
We're here. Are y'all here? Thank you for being here, if you're here. I guess if you weren't here, you wouldn't hear me say that or ask you if you're here. Babs is here.
What up?
What up?
Let's go. Happy Tuesday. This is my intro from here on out. Everything's bunk.
Darren on YouTube, you can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Just brought up a great point, Slay Dog.
What is that?
He said something you told me before the show.
What'd he say?
Ball basketball, another 4-star player. Ralph Scott in the mix for Tennessee now.
Big time grab, dude. 6'8" swing man. Can get it done inside, outside. Still got a ceiling he to reach. So potential is there. It's gonna be interesting, man. That they ain't had a long rangey wing. Just all wing. Like Meshack was 6'4". You know what I mean?
But a long, like 6'8" guy. Yeah, that's a different thing.
This gonna be interesting to watch. Yeah. Big time grab.
What are you hearing from up there? You hearing anything about how practice is going and who's doing well?
One of Babsy's War Dams went up there to visit today, so I'll get a update from him. Damian Fishback went to go check them out today.
Fishback.
Yeah.
Fishback.
So I'll call him.
I always remember that story. For those that don't know it, when I was in college, not to age myself, Fishback played at Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a big old house party, kegs, whatever. Yeah. I lived with 5 other girls right on Gay Street, like right by campus. And during that time, it was Chris Porter time, right? It was the season he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, like Auburn's #1, and Chris Porter's the reason why. And then it all went to hell. But so my best friend that lived with me, Emily, this was late in the night. Fishback is at her house, and she goes up to him, perhaps has hit a keg or two, and said, all these people are like, Porter. I'm like, nah, Fishback. So now every time I see Fish, I'm like, I cannot get that out of my head. I'm like, Fishback.
Yep. From Bowling Green, Kentucky, just right up the road. He was playing high school basketball when I was doing a TV internship at WBKO TV with Mickey Ryan, and we would go watch him play.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Fish,
Talk
man.
about aging yourself.
Yeah. Speaking of age, a friend of mine, Jennifer Pettis, reached out to me today, and she said that Buck Rising was talking about colonoscopy Mondays for the Titans.
Yep.
Titanoscopies that we have on Mondays, and they were talking about, like, were we old enough to be talking about colonoscopies and know about it and all this stuff? So, anyway.
I'll say no.
She pulled up. She pulled up on AI about you.
Ah, jeez.
And it says Don Davenport was born on October 28, 1940. She passed away on January 10th at the age of 84.
Damn.
You died in South Milwaukee.
Okay.
Who are you?
Milwaukee, huh?
Yeah.
Who are you, lady?
I don't know, but never go to Milwaukee, Dawn.
This is a ghost. Is this
It's your picture. It's your picture.
It's my picture? They killed me on AI?
They killed your dead on AI.
What a bunch of jerks.
You lived to the ripe old age of 84, though.
Oh, okay. Well,
just don't go to Milwaukee and you're fine.
This is a Sixth Sense, man.
Huh.
All this time, I thought it was
I'm
bad.
staying the hell away from Milwaukee.
I got in a weird conversation with my mother the other day, and she was talking about, like, not being here anymore. It's a really dark conversation. I'm like, so are you going to haunt people? These are the conversations we have. And she goes, I hadn't thought about it, but I feel like I'd be pretty good at it. I'm like,
okay.
So I kind of think that about you, too.
Yeah. I did have a panic attack when I put together my will. And you got to do like the DNR, whatever. I'm like, listen, if I'm gone, pull the plug. I'm done. Get me out of there. I don't want anybody to bother. I don't want to bother anybody.
But you're saying there's a chance.
No, right?
I'm out of here.
Nope. No chance.
Yeah, I just
hope it never gets to that.
I got to go pick up the copy, and I haven't done it. I wonder if that's why.
The will?
Yeah, I paid for it, but
yeah, it's kind of bothersome. Yeah,
they're like, just drop by anytime.
Apparently, I'm already dead in Milwaukee, so we're good.
Gone, matter of fact,
we're good.
What a place to die, South Milwaukee.
All debt has been paid.
Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building.
Sorry.
There we go.
I was cutting up Clark Lee.
That's all right, Zephyr.
What were you doing?
Cutting up Clark Lee's presser.
He said Clark went at it today.
I'm telling you, man, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Like this, I'm telling y'all, I continuously say this, man. That man walks in your house, sits on your couch, man. Like, and it's all real. Like it ain't
Clark Lee, Brian Kelly in the living room with the family. Who
Lee.
You going?
All day long. Clark Lee. And then, matter of fact, Brian, you can turn around. You ain't got to worry about coming over here.
Okay, I got another one for you, though.
Who?
Fran Brown.
That's tough.
What the hell happened there? I know they lost their quarterback for the season.
Yeah.
They lost 38-3 to Duke at home.
The backup didn't play that bag in the Clemson game, though.
Right. That's what you were saying.
I don't know what happened.
Because Clemson ain't
anything.
Clemson ain't
That's
nothing.
even more of an indictment on Clemson?
Yes. I think it's even more of an indictment on Clemson. Also,
Duke lost to Tulane.
I know, but also you got to point out, I mean, that Tulane game, Mensah going back, like there's so much emotion. There's a lot that went into that game. And I think so we worked the Duke game right after they lost to
NC
Tulane.
State. Did they win that game?
State. They won that game, yeah.
I told you all the bettors were on Duke, and you were kind of surprised. But
yeah. They were right. But there's a lot that went on in that game too, like injuries and crazy calls and
you're getting
bad
good
officiating,
games and crazy calls.
Yeah, right.
I don't even talk about Georgia Tech and Wake.
But oh my gosh, that was something. So Mensah, though, I feel like is kind of getting into the rhythm. Like he was in that NC State game. You started to see what they paid him to be.
Right.
Can you believe that we're saying that about college players? You're starting to see what they paid him to be.
Exactly.
But yeah.
It's about that time.
Oh, me. All right, 615-737-1045. Come join us for a day on the golf course to support the Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame Monday, October 6th. That's coming up at West Haven Golf Club in Franklin. Purchase your foursome now and come out to be a part of a fun event this fall. Buy your foursome now, tshfgolf2025.givesmart.com. That's a whole lot. Maybe go to 1045thezone.com also, but yeah.
I didn't even know we were doing that.
We just got invited. Or not invited, but it came to us.
It's on our radar now.
I mean, that's this Monday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next Monday.
It came to us now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where
that's
are
why I
we?
wanted
West
to read
Haven?
it. West Haven, Monday.
Okay.
Monday.
3 to 6.
Do we get to play?
Listen to you. Have you ever played?
Nope.
Why are you asking?
I don't know.
She comes dressed for it, though.
She
I do.
does.
Because for a second,
She
I'm
likes
like,
her little golf
maybe
gear.
I can go hit a ball. But then I'm like,
You can hit ball. Like we did a little 4-hole thing.
Sure did.
And you did great.
Yes, she did.
It's just sometimes once that, what is it, the slice? Whew, you better watch out like 3 miles to your right. Because it's going to go far,
It's on
but
the
it's
way.
going to go right. Yeah.
That's killing me.
It's because you played softball when you were a kid.
That must be it.
The swing, like if you swing a golf club like you swing a baseball bat, that's where the slice comes.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what I do.
I had a South African golfer tell me that one time on the what's the Corn Ferry Tour?
Really?
Yeah. Rain Gibson, remember him?
Oh, I do.
Rain.
I do remember.
He was like, "You want me to fix this little high fade thing you got going?"
What was that? I was a no, straight.
And he did. He
Doing
really
this on
did.
purpose.
It's on purpose.
Yeah.
Let it rip. DJ Kell, next up on 3HL. DJ Kell, what's up?
Hey, man, what's up, Mayor?
What up, man?
Man, what I'm thinking is, for the most part, the Titans organization is screwed. But I'm a black car driver. I have luxury transport and all that stuff. And I've driven Tajay Spears in the last 4 months. This dude comes back next week, and he's going to save the Titans. Put angel wings on him, because this dude,
he's a great dude.
One of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Oh, yeah.
And I told him, I was like, it's going to be you and Cam Ward, the highlight. That's all I got to say. Titans stuff is changing when Tajay comes back. Let's get positive. Tajay Spears in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some Titans, though. Let's get some Titans rolling. Let's get it going. Tajay, you the man. You're going to run. I mean, we have to have a running game, and Tajay's going to do it. And that's all I got to say.
I love the energy.
Love
Rack him.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Put the angel wings on them.
Right.
Put the
He straight
angel
put the
wings
wings on Tajay.
The ones straight, the big ones down there too in the gorge. Put them
Oh,
on.
the wall ones?
Yeah. Them big ones right there.
On the wall.
Gonna
I
need them to
do.
carry this thing.
I can't wait for Tajay to be back. Now,
That's a great point.
offensive line wise, will it matter? I don't know.
Need Latham back.
Yeah, gotta have Latham back.
What a weird thing. Hips, man. Hips don't lie.
The album.
Hips are brutal.
They are.
I mean, think about it. Like every time you move, you feel.
Man, what?
I feel it.
Every time I stand
I
up,
mean, you
know what I'm
lived
doing.
to the age of 84. Did
That's
you break?
right.
Did you break your hip before you died?
Yeah, I mean, my hips were hurting at 30. Hips don't lie.
It's her
man.
picture.
54 years later, man. It was
I can't
Travis-
believe they have my picture on there.
That's
Do I look
cold-blooded.
84?
No, it's like your publicity picture.
I mean, for the
84
love
now.
of.
Hey,
Travis Harder text, when do I start getting financial death benefits from Dawn's account since she is quote unquote gone?
hey, man.
All right, 615-737-1045. We'll talk a little more Titans football when we come back. Also, we've got Clark Lee. You'll hear from him coming up in a little bit. Stay tuned, 3HL 1045 this home. I want to tell you about my friends at Brentwood Jewelry, the Amamali family. You need to get to know these guys. They are awesome people, and they will help you with any of your gifting opportunities throughout the course of the year. So maybe you need to buy something, in memory of Babs. You can do it at Brentwood Jewelry. I really need to stop joking about this. But she did make it to 84. BrentwoodJewelry.com is the website, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question if you've been thinking about that. Now may be the time, so you don't have that fall wedding that we all try to stay away from with friends and family. You can plan it out for next summer or something. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question. Let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings, or talk with their custom design specialist to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. If you haven't already heard, Nashville's premier timepiece dealer is Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection of watches, they're the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes. Vintage, current models. You can own a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost. And here's the thing. Every watch has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance and is presented with a 2-year warranty. Brentwood Jewelry, 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. 3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty on Davenport. Ron Slay. Appreciate you guys including us in your day. Major League Baseball playoffs began today. Detroit 2-1 win over Cleveland. Red Sox at Yankees coming up at 5 o'clock. Tonight, the Reds at the Dodgers. And right now, the Cubs lead the Padres 3-1, bottom of the 8th. These are best of 3 series, and the home team is the home team throughout. I love baseball postseason.
All 3 games are at home?
Yeah.
What you got over there, y'all? Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a cowbell.
Uh-oh.
Who gifted it to you?
There is an orange cowbell, and there's a Post-it note. It's in a plastic bag, but there's a Post-it note on it that reads "Slay." I keep seeing it on the front desk. The problem is we don't go by the front desk very often, but I keep seeing it when I leave. I do go by the front desk and I see it, but then I'm leaving to go home, and I'm like, I'll probably forget to bring it back or something, so I just leave it there. Allison, who runs all 5 of our radio stations, stopped me in the hall. She goes, "Can you give this to Slay, please? Some nice listener brought this. It is an orange cowbell."
You got gifted your first cowbell.
Thank you, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. When you go down there.
See how nice Mississippi State fans are.
No, this was a Tennessee fan, I think.
Well, but they are. Mississippi State fans. Oh, Lord.
Okay. You're cut off.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, you're cut off.
Hail Vols!
I'm about to go rip that out of your hand.
Why'd you turn my mic off, Zephyr?
Because that was loud.
It's so annoying.
It's very loud.
Yeah. Was it not annoying to you in the stadium?
Not at the end of the game.
You know, honestly, like, you get used to it, and it turns out like it's kind of like cicadas. You just get used to it. Or at the casinos, the slot noise, you just get used to it. Like, you don't even hear it anymore.
Oh, no, that's a beautiful noise.
This is what happens.
I will listen to that noise all day, every day.
It's like
that
a melodic
cowbell,
hum.
Cowbell is so annoying.
Thank you, Vol Nation. This is what you get when you would.
Are you sure that's a Tennessee fan that gave you that orange
No,
cowbell?
Absolutely,
I
they
guarantee
tweeted
you
me.
it's not.
No, they tweeted me. I was supposed to pick it up.
He called in yesterday to ask if Slay had gotten it.
Really? Okay.
Florida Knight says that's enough of that, Slay.
Yeah.
I mean, what, y'all?
Come on, Slay, we got to move on.
We went down there and whooped on them.
It was in 41-34 overtime win.
I don't know about whooped on.
No. Listen,
Listen,
you walked out of there.
overtime is not a whooping.
Listen,
It was a great
do
game.
you know we tried to give it to him? Punt, return, fumbled, wide open. Mike Matthews walking into the end zone, dropped, broken coverage. You gave up a touchdown.
Brazel should not have been called for pass
Like
interference.
that was BS. Like you gave up a fake punt.
Well, Mississippi State gave Tennessee 2 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah, but that was them being silly.
Did I?
We expect them to be
it
silly.
only works one way.
Did
Yeah,
I
we expect
hear?
them to be silly.
Did I hear today Lucas say that Mississippi State all but one of Mississippi State's offensive touchdown drives came off of like less than 30, or they
That's
were
what I'm
like
saying.
less than 30
It
yards.
was on their side of the field.
It felt like the Titans-Lions game last year. Remember that?
No, that
But
was
it ended differently for the
heartbreaking.
Yes, it did.
Local
Much,
team.
much differently. Much differently.
Lonzo, this is for you. This little bell. Okay.
Sue Ann says, "Shake it, Slay."
Oh, don't shake it anymore.
The weird thing, and I brought this up yesterday, the weird thing about the cowbell thing is it is loud as crap.
Yep.
But they do an incredible job of shutting it down at pre-snap because they get fined if they don't.
Yep.
And they don't want to take it away.
And they
want
don't want them to take
Speaking
it away.
of fine, I'll bring it up after the story.
But when they stop ringing the bells, like I think psychologically that they think this is the way we make noise, which it is. But when they stop ringing the bells at pre-snap, I mean, you could hear anything. in
Yeah,
that
everything
building.
you wanted to hear.
See, and they're
It's so
supposed
quiet
to say,
at pre-snap.
it's supposed to be a rest your bell, just yell whenever they get
They
to
put
the
it
line.
on the screen.
Yeah.
But no,
They forget
the
to
yells.
yell.
The yells aren't yells when you ringing the bell.
Yeah. The yells aren't there. So speaking of
Right.
fines, did you guys see Colorado got fined
For what?
Oh,
for they
how
played?
are you going to present this, Babs?
I don't know. I can't.
What they do?
Have you
I
not
can't
seen
They
this?
were
I haven't
they,
seen it.
they were cu-
They
they
were
were cussing.
fined.
They were cussing at.
They play BYU, Brigham Young,
Yeah.
traditionally heavy Mormon.
Yeah, no
school.
question. Yeah,
yes. Fined $50,000 by the Big 12 for inappropriate chants during the BYU game. Those inappropriate chants included F the Mormons during the matchup.
There you go, Babs.
Damn.
That's aggressive as hell, man.
Hey, man,
come on.
That is a public reprimand and a $50,000 fine.
The SEC ain't even doing stuff like that.
They had to come back strong, y'all. See, we don't play about the religion down in the Bible Belt, though. You know what I mean? Like, we just like, hey, come on, y'all. You know what I mean?
50 grand. Colorado, they're up there smoking weed and all this stuff. Like, what are they doing getting aggressive?
I don't know.
I mean,
that is really aggressive.
LSU has a chant that cannot be said over the air. And
Do
they don't get fined for screaming that.
Pitt, West Virginia.
You know
West Virginia's is Eat Chiano Pitt. And you hear
Those
it
are all
all
fine.
the time.
When
and
you're-
Mizzou, Kansas, I worked that rivalry.
When you're
and
going
for
down to
anyone,
religious base,
right? That I guess
With
that's
an
crossing the line.
F-bomb?
Because like,
Hey, man.
all the
Hold
Mizzou
on.
fans were like F Kansas, right? Like that's their thing.
Hey, man.
But it's
I just
not
told Slay what
religion-based.
Neck from LSU.
Did y'all know about this?
yes.
How did I miss that?
You don't know any of the chants.
I would have been saying that down there the whole time.
What
When
LSU?
we beat them,
I
yeah.
had friends that were down there saying it to them.
Oh, somebody, see, people got to inform me of these body gag chants. I don't know about them.
Do
I'm
you
just
see
getting
how
up.
clean Auburn is? We just
Y'all,
body
I'm proud
get
of
at.
y'all. I'm proud of y'all.
Weeble,
That's right.
weeble.
I'm proud of y'all.
I can't
Weagle,
believe you didn't
weagle.
know
Kick him in
that
the
was their
what?
chant.
What y'all
But-
say? Kick him in
Kick
the
him in the butt, Big Blue.
There you
See, we
go.
keep it clean
Y'all
on
do.
the
I'm proud of
plains.
y'all, Babsy.
You know why? We're the classy school in Alabama.
So if the crowd would have chanted like "F you
I love you, Alabama
BYU,"
fans.
they would have been all right, right?
Had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
because those chants exist everywhere.
Yes.
Everybody does it.
There's some
LSU.
cutthroat
I've
chants
had
out here, man.
2 games this year where it's been very prominent. So yeah.
Wow.
But once you go the religion.
Did you see the
route-
clip from game day? It was during a break, and Pat McAfee was egging on the Tennessee fans, and Saban was sitting next to him, and they started to sing. What's the song they fight over? Tennessee and Alabama.
Dixieland
Dixieland
Delight.
Delight, yeah.
They started to sing that, and the Tennessee fans were like, "F you, Alabama, you
Lord
too,
damn
LSU."
Eagle.
Yeah. So
And Saban was just sitting there like looking at him, just laughing.
I know that part. I know that song. I don't know what all they say, but I know it.
spend $1 on beer.
Okay.
Hold her up against the wall all night.
Long.
No, against the wall all night.
We should probably stop that one.
I'll bump back to it and I'll say in your ear
Okay.
what they are.
All right, yeah. Cool.
So you can't figure out a creative way to say the LSU chant?
I'm not even gonna attempt to put that over there.
That's wild.
You know what y'all
That's vulgar and
just go
wild.
look up
You love
LSU
it,
neck
don't you?
chant.
Every bit of it.
You'll know what it is.
Like, I would have known that. Has that been, like, did that just come along, like, late 2000s
I don't know when.
or something?
I get to things late, and I just got to that.
That couldn't have been while I was playing. I would have been running up the court saying, I can promise you that. I would have been running up the court chanting that.
You would have?
What? Man, as good as the team they had, too? Nah, and they used to be routed in down at the Pete Maravich little center thing. Gym, court, arena.
All of the above. Oh, I meant to come back to this. You went to Mississippi State basketball practice.
Yes.
Before we tailgated, met up, and Will from the Ville, love him. What did you see?
They are not a young team, but they got new parts. That portal is serious, man. They lost some key guys. Josh Hubbard is going to be phenomenal guy, though. Like him and Sean Jones Jr. Coach Jans is putting it together, holding everybody accountable. It's going to be interesting to watch how they come along. Yeah. They ought to be middle of the pack. Low middle of the pack.
So where have you been? What basketball
fun.
schools have you already been to?
Just
Tennessee.
Mississippi State and Tennessee.
Mississippi State,
Yeah.
Tennessee.
But
All
I've
right.
gotten
You're working on your
what's the
others.
names, updates from people. Like bucketball, they seem to be buying in down there in Texas.
Oh, I was like
A&M.
buckyball. What?
No, Texas. Yeah, Texas. He went to Texas, didn't he? Who went to Texas A&M?
This is your lane.
This is my lane, baby.
But it's not time yet.
Yeah, but it's close. I should know. Sanford's coach with the bucketball went to, I want to say Texas.
Buckyball.
Yeah, it's going to be it. No, I'm wrong. Archie Miller. Ain't that his name? Archie Miller went to Texas. They buying in at Texas. I don't know about A&M. But Archie don't get them to play.
I type buckyball into Google search.
Texas A&M, Bucky McMillian.
He went to Texas A&M.
He's Texas A&M.
Yeah.
That's buckyball.
Archie Miller went to
That's buckyball.
Texas.
Okay.
Don't type buckyball into a Google search.
But that's what it is.
So
Texas is going to be good.
buckyball was Samford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Made all that noise, getting to the tournament and everything.
Going back to LSU real quick, I did find out that the chant was originally spawned from the LSU band playing a version of Cameo and Dem Franchise Boys Talking Out the Side of Your Neck. It was banned by the school in 2010, so it was pre-2010 when they started this.
The school had to ban it.
And
if you read the lyrics, you would understand.
They banned it from the band playing it, but the fans
Still
have
yeah.
made their version of the chant still happen.
And that was 2010. That's like before everything was banned.
So it was. That's how you know.
It gets loud enough you can 100%
it was really
hear.
bad.
It gets loud enough you can 100% hear it over the TV broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
A lot of these schools you can hear all
Now that you know it, you'll hear it.
Yeah.
I can't wait. No. Like, I'm looking forward to it.
Could Zeph sound any whiter?
Yeah, I was.
Them franchise boys.
I don't know. Remember when you gave that?
Yeah.
Who was the rapper you gave
like
tickets away to? And you go, I sound like the whitest person in America reading this.
Yeah, I've had
Is
my
that Big
moments.
X the plug you were giving? I
Yeah,
think that was-
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big extra plug.
615-737-1045. Matthew and Franklin next up on 3HL. Matthew, what's up?
Good afternoon, my people. I've been a mad scientist. I have created an energy drink for the Titans.
What you got?
Oh.
Okay.
I've taken the essence of Moan and the essence of Slay on a UT football Saturday. I've combined that with some vitamins and stuff, and I'm calling it the premium energy drink, Roast Slay.
Roast Slay.
Oh, Rose Slay, that's amazing.
Put it on the market.
Yeah.
Put it on the market.
I love that.
Put it on the market.
Who needs to drink? Oh, he's gone. Who needs to drink this energy drink?
I don't know. But
Everybody on the Titans?
Can we grow a winery at your
Callie?
house?
Yeah, maybe Callie, because he said a genius. Or was he a
Mad
genius
scientist.
for making it? He was a mad scientist.
I love a mad scientist.
Roast Slay. That sounds great.
Love a mad scientist.
Speaking of Clark Lee,
Yes.
I mean, he's kind of that, right?
He is.
In a different way.
Yes. But thought out.
Sometimes in the past, his press conferences, I feel like people get lost because he's too dang smart.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Like sometimes I'm like, I just need you to simplify it for me, Clark. Like just keep it simple.
Yeah, please.
Right? But lately I feel like he's been killing him
You know why?
because Diego Pavia.
And he's winning. So now it's like,
It's a lot easier.
You've been saying something this whole time. We just need to listen.
Let's talk a little bit more about Clark Lee. Clark Lee met with the media today in advance of their game at Alabama coming up this weekend. Again, game day will be broadcasting live there. Clark Lee, what challenge does Alabama present to them?
You know, they have explosive skill, so I want to be careful and not just saying that's we if we're tackling well and we're covering well, then they're gonna be more methodical. If we're not tackling well or not covering well, they can get up and over the top pretty quickly. And if you watch, I mean, they had opportunities against Georgia where they were open down the field and just off for whatever reason. Against Wisconsin, some catch and run plays that were really impressive. Mm-hmm. And so we have to play in structure. We have to tackle well. We have to cover well. That'll force them to be a little more methodical, which again then becomes how do you get them off schedule and get them off the field, because the risk you run if you're not able to do that is our offense, which we think is pretty good, is standing on the sideline the entire time. Now we're not going to lose patience. This is how we have played for 2 years now. So we can be patient, and we're going to defend every blade of grass, and we need to do a better job in this game of forcing field goal attempts at the end of long drives, which was something we did, against Virginia Tech, where we took on a little water in the first half, but two long field goal drives, it becomes a difference in allowing for a separation in the second half. So to be patient defensively, to be opportunistic when you get them behind the chains, to have the ability to get off the field on third down gives us a chance to possess the ball. And as long as we're covering and tackling and forcing a methodical approach, then the game comes down to who gets the most possessions. We want to create as many as we can for Diego and the offense, and we feel like that would position us to get the result we want.
Hey.
Okay, I still need it simplified just a little bit, but there's really good nuggets in there.
It is.
And super honest analysis of Alabama.
So he was talking about playing within structure on defense, and that's the way I took it was we're going to make Alabama work their way down the field,
right,
and try our best to limit big plays. Because he said, I like how he said it. We think our offense is pretty good, but we don't need them standing over here with us.
Yeah, we need them.
Now that doesn't mean we're going to get impatient, but I think those are two pretty big keys to that game.
Yeah.
Limit the big plays, make Alabama grind, make it into a four-quarter
Does
game.
Alabama get impatient and try to take the big shots?
And see, that's what I was talking about, because in their head, they want to blow Vanderbilt out because of what happened last year. So what if they don't? And at that point, do you start reaching, like somebody's got to make a play here, that kind of thing?
That's why he's saying they got to stay disciplined. They don't stay disciplined, then
stay within your scheme from a standpoint of guys don't be trying to do too much.
Yep.
That's right.
And then the scheme doesn't work.
Yep.
And then somebody's in a bad position, I think I can make this play. I can get this pick, and then you're going to give up something else, and that will just kill you against Alabama.
Agree.
Clark Lee talking about just that, about getting Alabama's best shot after last year's win.
Well, yeah, I mean, I
like this answer.
I want to honor the question because I appreciate the question. Also,
I want to honor the question.
I mean, we talk about 4 opponents each week. There's us. There's the emotions of the game. So the game is an opponent. There's the environment or conditions for the game, and then there's the other team. And one of the things that we always expect is the other team's best shot. And that kind of sets the course for how we prepare. We don't want to put too much energy into thinking about how they're thinking about the game. We just expect them to show up and play their best. And we understand the things that make them good and the things maybe that are weaknesses. And so we try to build a game plan around those things. But ultimately, our focus is going to be on us. And so, I'm excited to have a team here in the middle of the season that has lined up and played our brand of football for 5 consecutive weeks. I have a ton of respect for our team because it's challenging to be that consistent. This is a mature group and a group that takes very seriously the mission we're on, and so we can get really excited for a game in a great environment against a great opponent that a lot of people are paying attention to. And outside of that, we're going to expect Alabama to play their best, and we're going to hope to play our best, and that's going to be our focus. And we expect a great game.
It makes so much sense.
As a matter of fact, is this dude
makes
right
so
now?
much sense. I'm talking about like.
I love what you said too. Like he paused when he got the question, and then he thought about it, and then said, "I want to honor the question," which I thought was awesome.
Because in that pause, you really me, I would say immediately, we're gonna get everybody best shot. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what he said. You know what I mean? He was like, "Oh, okay, hold on. Let me think about this for a second because that's a good question. You know what I mean? I don't know you. That's a good question. So." Yeah, I'm with it. I like where Clark at. I like where he at with his guys, man. I'm going to be honest.
Alabama, a 10.5-point favorite. We've got 2 lines open if you want in, 615-737-1045. We'll talk more college football, and we'll talk about the Titans as we continue to roll through the Tuesday edition of 3HL. United Structural Systems, they are a foundation repair and waterproofing company, and they've been in the Middle Tennessee area helping people since 1994. Foundation repair, some symptoms to run by you when it's hot and dry weather. Do you notice soil cracking and pulling away from your home, leaving holes or gaps next to the foundation? Are your bricks cracking, walls bowing, doors or windows sticking, drywall separating, chimneys tilting or leaning? These are all signs of a possible foundation issue. Your house may be trying to tell you something. When it comes to large home repairs, a lot of times homeowners, you pretend that you don't want to see the warning signs. Maybe you're afraid of what you're going to hear. This is especially true with waterproofing and foundation repair. Could be something big that needs to be fixed. It could be a small problem now that will become bigger if you don't get it fixed, or it could be nothing. Bottom line is you don't know what you don't know, and you certainly don't want to be sold something that you don't need. You need peace of mind, and United Structural System is the company to give you that. Over 30,000 100% satisfied residential customers. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS 615-488-7855. Serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Wow.
We all just watched that LSU chant during the break.
That's everything, man. That's college football at its finest. I'm gonna be real.
I mean, it was
We played that on there.
It's so loud.
Yeah.
Did they not do it when you went down there, Slay?
I don't know, but remember we jumped out on them,
That's right.
and it was party over. So they was leaving after the third.
Yeah, they had no chance to do it there. And it was hot and everything.
And it was scorching. That wasn't hot. That was different than hot.
Did Tennessee wear all orange that day? I don't think so.
No, they were smoke. I believe they wore smoky grays that day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, at LSU.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure did.
I remember Hendon Hooker hitting Jalen Hyatt for a couple of deep ones in that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, speaking of them, and I know that the Alabama game that Jalen Hyatt had doesn't factor into this, but I know Zeph's going to love the fact that I'm bringing this up.
Oh, here we go.
Former Tennessee wide receiver Jalen Hyatt won the Biletnikoff Award in 2022. Current Tennessee wide receiver Chris Brazel's numbers through 5 games are better. 31 receptions to 27, 531 yardage to 388, 7 touchdowns to 5. All numbers better than Jalen Hyatt when he won the Biletnikoff. Now, Hyatt's numbers against Bama have not been factored in yet. That was 6 receptions, 205 yards, and 5 touchdowns. He ended with 67 for 1,267 and 15 touchdowns. What a year. Also, while we're into my notes page, from Sports Illustrated, Tennessee baseball coach Tony Vitello has been linked to an open managerial position in Major League Baseball. The San Francisco Giants have parted ways with Bob Melvin after 2 seasons. Andrew Baggerly with the Athletic threw out Tony Vitello's name.
Why? Just because it's an opening?
Yeah.
He said,
there's no ties.
Here's what he wrote in the Athletic. Here's one of the problem is the Brewers coach came from college baseball, so now everybody tries to copycat or whatever. Here's one out of the box name who fits the high motor description: Tony Vitello, who transformed the University of Tennessee from a bottom feeder in the SEC into perhaps the brashest and most talented program in the country. It's possible that Vitello and Buster Posey have already spoken. Both were at Coors Field when the Giants played a 3-game series against the Rockies earlier this month. It would be rare for an NCAA coach with no professional experience to jump into a major league managerial position, but perhaps former Arizona State coach Pat Murphy's resounding success with the Brewers and the unique energy he brings to their dugout might influence a new trend in how front offices seek to staff the position.
There's literally no reason to tie him to that position whatsoever because him and Buster Posey were at a same game together like that.
The only other tie is that Drew Gilbert is their starting right fielder.
And
that's
they
literally
freaking love him.
And they do love Drew Gilbert.
Yeah, but you ain't going there for
but
that.
that is literally the only other tie that you could put
that is
on that.
Oh, I know all about Vol Twitter and Vol's fans. Let me get a click
I get
here.
some riled up, yeah.
Am I right?
Yes,
You're right.
I'm with you.
You're right.
Also, what Tony Vitello...
I brought it up because he did that.
I know. There's more ties for Rhett Lashley to Arkansas in college football
and that's not
than
happening,
that.
I don't think.
He came out.
No, that's not.
What makes Tony good in college baseball? The recruiting and being able to convince these kids to come and play and buy into his program. That doesn't. It translates a little, but that's not what
really.
That's not what Major League Baseball is.
No.
Major League Baseball is spending money to build a team, and it's not really
just manage it.
Yes, and
like
just
you're not having to manage emotion. Like, come on, you want to win. It's not like
the
things that Tony V is great at. Are kind of a neutral.
You used to have Major League Baseball managers that were like that. You hardly ever do now. They're so analytical. Remember, you used to have Major League Baseball managers running out on the field and getting thrown out and kicking dirt on people and going crazy and losing their ass and all this stuff. And you just don't really have that very much anymore.
Bobby Cox.
Billy Martin. He was definitely one. Benny is in West Tennessee. Benny, what you got, man?
I just wanted to call and congratulate you guys on a great show, and I'm spreading the word out west.
Love it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And I want to tell Slay Dog, the reason there's so many people down there at Starkville's only 3 hours from us.
Hey.
It's easier than going to Knoxville.
Say no more, baby.
Yeah,
I brought a bell back for us.
And Slay, I'm
Slay, I got a challenge for you now. I've been listening to Tennessee basketball since 1967.
Okay.
So I'm an old guy. But Chris Lowe, when he came on and referred to Ty Simpson's daddy coaching out west, made him sound like he was from Fresno State. He's at UT Martin, and we need all the street cred we can get.
Yeah.
Saying West
that's what he was saying. Well, that's what he was meaning.
It's
West
funny that
Tennessee.
you say that because I heard when Chris said that, I was like, I'm going to go back and correct that. Not correct it necessarily, but
point out he meant West Tennessee. Yeah.
But it's funny that you heard that because I heard that too.
You know, we have enough trouble over here getting any credit, and I don't want to send Steve Hamer up there and have him take care of Slay for me.
Oh, Lord.
No, those two are boys.
Big Hamer come up and we ain't going to do nothing but keep high-fiving. That's
Well, I'm just saying, Slay Dog, I watched you all your years up there. I've been through them all the way back to John Snow and Jimmy England, so y'all just keep going, brothers.
I appreciate that, brother.
Hey,
Thank you, man.
I will say this, Benny. We've had Ty Simpson on the show twice. So, yeah, we love that dude.
Well, that's y'all's fault.
Yeah. It was when he was deciding between Tennessee and Alabama, and he had so much fun with that.
Yeah, that was good. Well, that's y'all's fault.
That was good.
That's a good call right there, Benny.
I need to write that down.
One of West Tennessee's
I like
finest.
those out west people.
Yeah, I do too. See, we always refer to that, if you're coming from Knoxville or Middle Tennessee, out west all day long. Thanks, Benny.
I have an interesting list.
What you got, Yor?
And we'll do it in the 5 o'clock hour.
Okay.
Highest paid media personalities. I've got the top 5.
I know 2 immediately.
From Bleacher Report.
It better be.
Yeah, but do you know how much they make?
A year or overall?
I have overall.
Damn. I don't know.
What does overall mean?
Like 5
I'll
years
tell
for
you,
100?
Tom Brady's on this list at 10 years, $375.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
Holy.
Damn. 37.5
That wasn't
a year.
even one I was thinking
I
of.
wasn't even. I wasn't even
Forgot
mad.
about
I
him.
And
forgot all
honestly,
about him.
he's not really that good at calling the games.
No, but he's getting better.
Yeah.
I ain't even
I
listen.
mean,
that off
it's
the bat.
hard. You can't just walk in and do it. It's not
It's
easy.
different. It's different.
People don't understand that.
No.
They think
They don't. They don't, man. It's wild.
You remember your first
Man,
time
what?
calling a game?
Hell yeah.
It's not. There's a whole lot going on.
There's a
behind
whole
the
lot.
scenes.
People in your ears
Yes.
and everything. Then the atmosphere, you need to control yourself. See, that's my problem. I can't control myself.
Oh, that's okay. That's a part of your personality.
it works well in this room.
No, it works well here. It works well when you're an analyst.
Dude,
and it works well when you're in
best
studio.
because I couldn't control myself and they put me in the jungle. So I couldn't have been in a better place.
That wasn't when there was like the guy with the coconut.
No, that was my
bra.
second time.
Yeah.
That was my second time. I knew it. I didn't know
You
that
knew
was
what
going to
to
happen,
expect,
but I knew
but-
it could get wild. Yeah.
They put me in the jungle.
They did. You see what I did next time? I was in the crowd and everything. Like, oh, y'all want to be wild down here. This is up my alley.
War Eagle, baby.
I loved it.
Okay, are they going to be that wild with Stephen Pearl as our head coach now?
Gotta wait and
Come on,
see,
Babs. I ain't
Babsy.
hating on the guy.
I'm not hating on him. I just think it's a dumb
it's a good
move.
question. I think it's a good question. Good thing is y'all ain't lost somebody in the portal yet, even though they ain't know. No, that's good. No, seriously, that's a good
Even
thing.
though they're in there.
No,
It's just
that's
a
a good
matter
thing.
of time.
That's a good thing.
So you said
No,
they're
that's
in the
good.
portal, but they're not at other schools.
No, they
What a
like down the
rounded way
porch.
to present that.
Down the porch. They ain't go in. They just at the porch.
You know, instead of ramming it home like Sean Kemp or something, you went finger roll.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me drop this in.
No, it was
It
serious.
still made the point.
My bad, Babs.
Yeah.
All right, 3 coming up.
Auburn. All right. Listen, if you're feeling sick to your stomach like I am right now, medical house calls. They will come to your house and diagnose you and tell you what's going on and even give you a prescription right there. You don't have to go to an urgent care. You don't have to go to a doctor. You don't have to go wait in the lobby of a pediatrician's office where there's a bunch of sick kids. Medical house calls comes directly to your door to deliver you the care that gets you back as soon as possible. Not only that, they do at-home urgent care. They do primary care at home too. If that's something that you want, your time is precious, your health is priceless, and medical house calls can come straight to you, personalized for you. On top of that, mobile IV therapy even. Best at getting you back to your best self. Maybe you are fighting the flu or you have, just fatigue, illness, injury, anything. They come to you for mobile IV therapy too. Medical House Calls is the best. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. 615-838-2375. You can call that number, schedule your appointment right at your house, or you can go online and do it. MedicalHouseCalls.com. That's Medical House Calls, healthcare designed for your life.
Good evening. It's 5:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. In NFL news today, Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill will miss the remainder of the season after tearing multiple ligaments in his dislocated knee, including his ACL. His agent announced today that they got everything completed in one surgery, and he expects to be getting ready for the start of next season. Jets running back Braylon Allen suffered an MCL sprain that will likely land him on IR. The Baltimore Sun reported that Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson could be out for up to 2 to 3 weeks and is likely to miss Sunday's game against the Texans with a hamstring injury. 49ers general manager John Lynch announced that Brock Purdy and Ricky Pearsall will both be questionable for Thursday Night Football against the Rams. Neither of them practiced today, and the current belief is that the Browns are going to make a change at quarterback and start rookie Dylan Gabriel over Joe Flacco this week versus the Vikings. For your foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone, powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com. If you need HVAC work, those are your guys. springhillac.com.
Great people. Great family owned and ran company. That's why they're rocking with family.
And we're rocking with Slay Dog right now.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Thank you. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Was that start? Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
It's been a fun show today.
I like that.
Slay right there, Babsy.
Yeah.
Slay has an orange cowbell.
That's right.
Don't ring it. Mayor, I'm about to cut you off, too. Everybody's cut off. Everybody's cut off.
It's the Babsy Show.
Cut off.
You get a cut off. You get a cut off. You are definitely cut off back to behind
Who's
the
going to
glass.
talk if we're all cut off?
That's right. I would just create more work for myself. Never mind.
You never do that.
It's like my life story. I know, right? Ugh.
She literally during a break one time, this was last week, she's like, why do I put myself in these situations? And I didn't even know what the situation was. And I go, I don't know, but you do.
Just say no. Remember when I got divorced? And I was like,
What a way to start a sentence.
I cannot. I have no idea where this is going. It probably is going to end up in a blender in the middle of this story.
Before we go on, write that down.
well, okay.
Yes.
Remember right after I got divorced, I was like, this is my year of yes. I'm going to say yes to everything. And I did. I said yes to absolutely everything. I mean, I went on a date that I never would have gone on, you know? Like I was like, oh, you want to, what? You want to go to Austin and go line dancing? Okay, let's go old school Texas bar. Sure. Or not line dancing, whatever you call the Texas dancing. What do you call it?
Yeah, probably that, right?
No, I can't.
Line
dancing
dancing's usually
Like where you go to the broken wheel.
I think we're concentrating on the wrong thing here.
Sorry.
You were just trying to make a big picture point.
My big picture point was back then was my year of yes. And then I haven't learned how to like stop saying yes.
This
now.
is how it went. You went from the year of yes. Then you met Travis.
Right.
And then you get married. And I think it was while you were still engaged. You were like, now I'm going to say no to everything.
That's right.
Because Travis can be my no guy. I was like, good, because I was doing a bad job being the no guy. And, yeah, it didn't take. I mean, the marriage did. They're fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I still say yes. Or I'm like, hey, this would be a really good idea.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
In the moment.
By the way, fun day over at Babs and Travis's house on Sunday. That was fun.
Oh, always.
Good to see Casey and Mike. Babs.
Casey, a.k.a. obnoxious Georgia fan friend.
Yeah, I gave her.
She wasn't that so much on that Sunday because they had just lost.
She don't get a chance to be.
No, I know. And I was waiting for y'all to give her a whole lot of hell.
I didn't even say one thing. And Slade walked up and goes, you look like you need a hug.
It's rough out here.
You can't only be obnoxious when you win. You got to be obnoxious when you lose, too.
I mean, she's pretty obnoxious all the time, so.
Yeah.
So then we started
But
watching.
she was not as obnoxious.
Yep.
So then we
Just
started
toned
watching
down.
the Ryder Cup after the Titans game, and Casey and Babs are sitting like behind all of us, and we're like cheering shots or whatever. Then they go, "Did we win?" Wait, Babs, we got to go 10-2 in this thing, but we did like have success. The Americans had success on the last day. It's because we're good at not playing team sports in golf. We're good at beating the other guy. But anyway, yeah, that was a fun scene. Yeah, and you getting the spider webs down with a little swim floaty thing. That was good.
Also, why do I have so many spider webs?
While blaming Travis the entire time.
It's his fault. Like, he is the man of the house. He needs to keep it. You know what?
Keep it a buck?
Spider webs at our house are ass. Oh, sorry, kids. It's 5 o'clock. There might be kids in the car. Don't use that word.
Ramon's going to get on to you.
Oh.
By the way,
probably still at practice.
For Tiger fans and for Cubs fans, there are 2 more games coming up. Red Sox Yankees probably just started, but for those fan bases that are listening right now, every team that has won Game 1 of the Wild Card Series has advanced to the Division Series since 2022. Every team that's won Game 1. So fly the W. That's right, Teresa Walker. I know you're listening.
She's a Cubs fan?
Huge Cubs fan.
Okay.
My husband's a huge Cubs fan.
Travis Harder, J.R. Hand. There are a bunch of them out there. 615-737-1045. Yeah, the bingo card is interesting. Coming up today. All right, highest paid media personality, so we can get this off our plate. And then we'll hear from Clark Lee, Denard Wilson talking about Nico Collins getting beyond Snead for the 2nd and 33 pickup is a pretty interesting soundbite. So we got that coming up for you. Highest paid media personalities. All right, number 5, Pat McAfee, 5-year, $85 million deal, $17 million per.
Okay. So he can afford to give away his 100,000 kick every week.
It was 300 this past weekend. Sheesh.
Yeah, because people have been missing.
No, the dude gave it away.
Oh, I know, but like the previous 2 had missed. I know the guy at Tennessee, Georgia missed.
Yeah, so it carries over. Yep.
Sometimes he does it different ways. Sometimes it does. Sometimes he's pretty creative with it. He does what he wants to do. Tony Romo, number 4, 10 years, $180 million.
Good God.
He's tied with Troy Aikman, 5 years, $90 million. Yeah, that's interesting. Nance isn't on the list, but maybe if you add all of Nance's stuff.
Yeah.
Like golf and football
this is
and
just
basketball.
For what?
And this is it's listed as highest paid media personality.
All right.
Number 4, also Troy Aikman, I said. Number 3, Charles Barkley signed a 10-year, $210 million deal in 2022.
That he said he won't see all of.
That's what he said.
Because he'll be done? Because he's going to run for Senate or something?
All these Alabama people want to run for
all of them want to.
Yeah.
Wild.
Okay.
Feinbaum wants to run for Senate.
I saw that. That was interesting.
Good combo with Clay on that deal. That was interesting. Tom Brady, 10 years, $375 is number 2. 10 years, $375.
Who's higher than Brady? Hold up. Shaq. Nope.
Well, this guy, they did figure out his SiriusXM number to add to his ESPN number. So Stephen A. Smith just signed a 5-year, $105 million extension.
Yeah. Yep.
I think he owns some of First Take too.
Yeah.
Because he hires the people that are on that show.
Yes, he does.
So I think he owns some of that show also. But he also, on SiriusXM, 3 years, $36 million.
Dang.
For SiriusXM.
And he only do that show, 3 days a week?
Mm-hmm.
Golly. And it ain't nothing but 45 minutes. I don't even think you go a full hour on that bad boy.
And all he's doing is yelling.
Also, Howard Stern is up. He's not re-upping. So it'll be interesting to see what Howard Stern does.
Dude, COVID totally jacked him up.
Howard, yeah.
Like you can't even, he's hard to listen to now.
He's one of the best interviewers I've ever heard. So like if I'm just scrolling around in my car, I will check his channel. 100 if he's interviewing someone. If he's not, then I'll go somewhere else. But yeah.
Sheesh.
He's absolutely the best at disarming people and getting the most out of them. 3HL live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports Studio. Kentucky's largest sports book can now be found at Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs. 615-737-1045 is the number. When we come back, we can hear more from Clark Lee. We could hear from Denard Wilson talking about Snead getting beat by Nico Collins on 2nd and 33.
Oh, I want to hear that.
Bo Hardigree, we could hear from him. What does F say to you?
You do.
What?
You do?
To the Denard Wilson one.
Oh, you do want to hear it. Yes, you do.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, we'll start with that. How about that?
Okay.
I think. Or maybe finish up Clark Lee and then do that. We'll make up our minds here in a second.
Denard.
Denard.
Let's give them the Titans. Give the people what they want.
Considering
Let's go back to the
Babs just
chaos.
lobbed everybody's heads off. So when Babs just screams out one word, that's what we're going to do. Denard, next, 3HL. I've got an important message from our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law, BDIL. Their number is 615-242-9000 before I get too far into this. Some lawyers chase ambulances. They'll do anything they can to get your attention, but not Blair Durham and his team. If someone calls at you after a wreck, they are breaking the law. That's right. There are lawyers out there breaking the law. Marine veteran Blair and his team at Bart Durham Injury Law do not play those games. 615-242-9000. Get that number into your phone. When you make that call, they answered. They are local. They are trusted, and they're ready to fight for you. No gimmicks, just a team that is on your side from the start. 615-242-9000. If you or someone you love is ever in a wreck, remember Blair's number, and even better than that, instead of remembering it, just get it into your phone. That way, when your head is spinning, if something happens, then you know exactly what to do quickly. 615-242-9000. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. 615-242-9000. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. 3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. SpringHillAC.com.
Oh, shout out Spring Hill.
Shout out Spring Hill Heating and Cooling.
Well, first of all, y'all know my mouse story, right?
Yes.
Shout out Tyler for catching that mouse after
For
an
those
hour
that
of
missed
searching.
it, she was having some issues, and Tyler from Spring Hill Heating and Cooling went into the attic, and when he did, a mouse fell out of the sky.
I mean, like
basically.
straight jumped on him, on his shoulders.
Yeah. Since then, Babs has seen like 2 10-foot snakes at her house.
Yeah, so
We were over there
Mr.
Sunday
Mouse
looking
is
for the
probably
snake.
dead.
I looked over there. I nudged Slay. I was like, look at this lady over here. You were over there looking for the snake.
I know, because I know he's still there somewhere. And he's going to just pop out at the most inopportune time.
I would have been popping out too.
And he's way faster than I am now.
See?
I'm telling you.
Now.
Anyway, so shout out Spring Hill because...
Like at one point, you were faster than the racer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I was a speedy little thing back in high school. Anyway, so we had to replace our air unit upstairs, which, just, I mean, you all know it. Just makes you want to rip your hair out, right?
Yep.
Because it's like the expense that you knew was coming, but then you're like, oh, maybe.
Well, when it
So
hits.
we put it off until maybe there would be a good manufacturer discount or something because we're going into winter, so most people aren't replacing their air units. Anyway, so they came out and replaced my air unit today. And when they came in, I was like, attic's up here. I said, go ahead and open it. But I'm going to place myself downstairs just in case
Somebody else
there is
jumps
something
out.
in there. So I was like, good luck. See y'all. I'm out.
There's another Jerry the mouse jumps out.
Yes.
There's always something going on in her house, man.
All life. The Animal Kingdom, that's what they say.
615-737-1045. We decided on Denard Wilson.
Yes.
Yes, Denard, by one name.
Denard, okay.
Denard. We now call him Denard.
So Snead and Nico Collins were going back and forth a little bit before the game, like in the media. Somebody was asking Snead about Nico Collins, and he said, who?
Yeah, who?
And then he said, who again? And so Nico said, he knows who I am, which I think is a great response.
Yeah.
So the Titans, if you didn't watch the game, the Titans had a 2nd down and 33 on defense. So the Texans were faced with a 2nd down and 33. And CJ went up top. Nico Collins got beyond Snead comfortably, and it was an easy completion for 37 yards and a first down. Denard was asked about that play.
To me, it's like this. It's for all the players. We got to understand situational football, right? We got them backed up. It's 2nd and 33. I made a call. It was a call to keep a roof on top of the defense. And he went and pressed. And then, even from pressing, he should have been outside leverage regardless, whether he was off or on. But he just has to have better awareness of the situation. And if I have to put a call to make them get off, I have to do that. Also, what you don't notice, the safety also left from the hash. We supposed to have been zoning a quarter playing cover 4. And once the safety pushed to the hash, the quarterback, it was one step and the ball was up. So it's not just LJ. He has to understand the situation, but we have to execute the details of the defense and the coverage to take the quarterback off of the X.
Thoughts?
Yeah, this is just what Babs was just talking about. Like with the Vanderbilt and Alabama thing, like what Clark Lee just went through and talked about the way they would have to play the game so you don't give up, a big play.
Explosive.
Yeah, you're not doing something you're not supposed to be doing. You're not trying to make up for something, and then you get somebody else beat because they trying to make up for something else. Like, if everybody can just go do their job, and just do your job, because we work together as a collective unit. If you do your job, that means all 11 parts are going to be working in unison. Mm-hmm. And that's what we need to be successful. I called something with a roof. A roof means you have protection from the rain, the elements outside. You're not going to get beat up. You're going to be okay. It's safe. In other words, we know where the markers are. We're going to be inside those markers. We're not letting nothing get over the top. purposely, so they can throw underneath all they want to. We'll come up, break down, make the tackle, and we'll live the fight on third down, which could be 3rd and 13. Then we got something else to play with, because it's not likely you go get a 3rd and long in the NFL. But instead, you want to find out who's Nico. And so you go to his door.
Press coverage on 2nd and 33.
And knock on it. And instead of what they call it, Nick knocking? Instead of Nick knocking and running, you stayed there and somebody opened it. And it was Nico. And you know who it was? When he caught it, it was Nico. First down. Come on, man. Like,
situational football awareness. I remember Ramon and you talking about that last year. As a matter of fact, be aware situationally. And he made his defensive coordinator so mad that he came into the media and explained exactly what happened. And he didn't have to do that.
No, he didn't. But because of you doing this, and it just wasn't you. Right. The safety, too, he out of order. The whole place out of order. Like, what? Come on, man. Like,
I'm out of order.
This whole place out. Hey, man, dog.
Also, if you go back and watch it,
which we won't. But yeah, go ahead.
If you go back and watch that play specifically, L'Jarius Sneed is like very casually walking up to the line to go press, and by the time right when he gets set is when they snap the ball. There's no way he's going to be ready for Nico Collins to just run past him. There's just no way. He was being way too nonchalant, way too casual about it. And if you're going to go press, go press. That is what he's known for. To go put his hands on somebody and get physical.
Not a 2nd and 33. Not a 2nd and 33.
I know that's not the situation to press, but if you're going to, and he did. I mean, he just let him run by. Like it was there was no. It looked like no sense of urgency from him whatsoever on that play.
Can I hear the beginning of that again? Because for Denard to go into detail on this, that's how pissed off he was.
To me, it's like this. It's for all the players. We got to understand situational football, right? We got them backed up. It's 2nd and 33. I made a call. It was a call to keep a roof on top of the defense. And he went and pressed. And then, even from pressing, he should have been outside leverage regardless, whether he was off or on. But he just has to have better awareness of the situation. And if I have to put a call to make them get off, I have to do that. Also, what you don't notice, the safety also left from the hash. We supposed to have been zoning a quarter playing cover 4. And once the safety pushed to the hash, the quarterback, it was one step and the ball was up. So it's not just LJ. He has to understand the situation, but we have to execute the details of the defense and the coverage to take the quarterback off of the X.
I mean, straight. Here, this is what happened.
I'm going to tell you what happened.
He went and pressed.
On 2nd and 33.
So calm, too. And then even followed it up with, even then he should have been outside leverage.
Like, I ain't even tripping up. Listen, you 16, curfew is 11:45, dog. Be in the house. Okay, you made it 18. I ain't had to tell you when the curfew is. You still stay under my roof. You know when the curfew is. But you know what? I ain't even tripping because you older now. You come in at 12:30, I ain't tripping. I'm cool because you know where you supposed to be in. But you come in at 3 in the morning, turning on the lights, going to the refrigerator. Dog, now everybody up. Now you disrupting everything we got going on. Now I got to put the rules on the door when everybody leave and make sure everybody read them.
That's exactly what that part of it was. I didn't think I had to tell you it's 2nd and 33, do not press. But if you're going to make me call defenses like that, I will.
Cool. Let's go back to the basics.
There's a lot going on over there. By the way, the line has moved from 9.5, Arizona favored by 9.5
to 14.5.
Arizona favored by 7.5.
I ain't believing that anyway. I don't care nothing about that. That don't move me. I don't move. The line can move. I ain't. I bet that.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Keith. I miss Christian Fulton.
Man, you feel me? And Caleb Farley. At least he would have listened if he got the opportunity to get out there, my boy.
Oh.
Somebody suggested trading Snead for Brownlee Jr.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Damn, man. Like, why? Like, the show was going good.
Y'all wanted it.
Snead just went AWOL.
So I was talking with Zach about this, and he said that Denard Wilson has said openly that he's given them freedom to like choose if they're going to press or not.
We can tell.
Okay. Well, maybe he needs to take that freedom back. Listen, you know what? My parents gave me freedom when I was a kid. And guess what? I got a minor in possession of alcohol because I was drinking in a cul-de-sac my senior year of high school. Guess what went away? Freedom. Gone.
It is. That
done.
quick. It's that quick.
You screw it up and you're done.
It's that quick. Like, dog, that's it. That's it. Hey, man.
Guess what? Yeah. Ring the bell. You abused your freedom. It's gone.
My guy, Bob Lawson, he was a principal at Hillsborough High School after I went through there, but I knew him because I dated his daughter way back. Anyway, I stayed friends with him forever. But he told me that. He said he would start every school year and he would give everybody, all of the students, all of the freedom that you could possibly have, and then he started taking things away. That's where Denard is.
He's about to start taking it away.
Oh, take me away.
Calgon.
Please.
Is that still a thing?
It's going to be one.
Oh, man.
Oh, how we get back here.
What about Denard on simplifying things for the entire defense?
Before we get to that, I got Jeff because Slay started quoting a great movie, Injustice for All. Al Pacino. This whole place is out of order. This is that scene.
When you are out of order. You're out of order. You're out of order. The whole trial is out of order. They're out of order.
That's the Titans. That's the Titans. That's the Titans. You can't even point at just one place. Yeah, everybody's out of order.
Zeb, I think you could keep that, and we could use that on Titanoscopy Monday.
Please.
Coming up.
Oh, man.
Please.
That line's moving, but I ain't.
Nah, yeah. You ain't gonna worry about me. I can drop him to 2.
What did you want to hear from Denard?
Oh, hell, I don't know.
Wait, man.
How about this?
Thanks, Pittman.
I haven't heard this. Denard, this is cut 6, Zeph, okay? You good? Denard on the Titans failing to finish games.
Yeah, I think it's all of us, collectively as a team and as a defense. We got to finish games out. We played 3 very good quarters. They had 6 points going into the 4th. And one bad thing that happened from the offense, we turn the ball over, we go on the field. We got to rise to those occasions. We got to step up. We got to go out there and put the fire out. And we didn't. We had some miscues. We didn't get off the field, and it kind of steamrolled from there. So we got to learn from that. We got to understand that we got to finish the games.
Do we need to cut the defensive coordinator off?
We played extremely well in spurts, but we got to put a whole game together. That was a game that shouldn't have got away from us. It shouldn't have been 26 points at the end of the day.
I speak with that kind of little dialect fast sometimes. Like
it's the country. It's a little bit of a southern accent. I thought it was GD.
Yeah, that's what it sounded.
I was like, oh my gosh,
did you dump it?
I did because y'all's faces. I was like,
you didn't need to. No, go out there. Go out there.
I thought it was a curse word.
He just said it fast.
Go out there.
We got to go out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
To that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the fact that we absolutely thought he just dropped it.
Yeah. Was he frustrated?
Okay. To that point about the Titans not finishing games, this from Easton Freeze. Week 1. In week 1, Titans trailed 13-12 with under 9 minutes to play in the 4th quarter, lost by 8. In week 2, Titans led 16-13 with under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd, lost by 14. Week 4, Titans trailed 6-0 with under 15 minutes to play in the 4th and lost by 26.
Jeez.
We've got one more from Denard, should we? These have been entertaining.
Might as well.
This is him talking about simplifying things for the defense.
Here we
different players and so many things. So many players require certain things. It's like you have to play to the strength of your guys. And, we take example of LJ, and I'm just using him as an example because we just talked about him. I got to put him in positions to do what he does well. If I'm asking them to do too much and they're not producing, it's my fault. So, yeah, sometimes, my dad used to always say, KISS, keep it simple, stupid, and you play faster. So, we're going back to just playing basic, fundamental football, keeping a roof over it, playing without leverage. We got to get back to stable tackling. I just looking at the games is kind of made me furious a little bit. And you look at the games that we've had, the first 2 quarters of football games, we've tackled extremely well. I think we've probably missed a total of 3 tackles in the first 2 quarters of every football game. But somewhere within that 3rd quarter and 4th quarter, it kind of goes away. So is it the focus? Is it the attention to detail? Because it's not an effort thing. They run to the ball. We have to tackle better in the second half because in this game, the explosive plays and the hidden yardage from missed tackles hurt you. And that's our focus. And when we focus on that, the other thing is going to go away. And like I say, from a stat standpoint, I don't like where we're at, but I'm not worried about the stats. I know this defense. I know these young men that we have. I know these coaches that we have. I know this defense can get a lot better, and it's going to happen.
What's your take on that one?
No, it ain't.
Do you know what? You know what part of my take is on that one?
Great take.
Accountability from Denard. Yeah. I like him.
Well, they played a total of 16 players on offense, 17 players on defense. You start missing tackles in the second half that you're not missing in the first half. That's definitely fatigue, right?
And, lack of depth.
That's
Absolutely.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
While we're on to things that are making us close our eyes and shake our head.
What's next?
New play caller, quarterback coach Bo Hardigree. Talking about trick plays.
Yeah, we felt really good about them. I wanted to give a little spark, and that's the way those things are. The first one, obviously, didn't go our way. It was in an area where I thought if it didn't, we still have an opportunity to get us on the next down, get us back in field goal range, and have an opportunity for a 3rd down. But yeah, you're going to second guess those things. Sometimes they hit. We'd be having a different conversation right now if both those hit.
No, you know who gets hit? The quarterback in less than 2 seconds. And you're going to call a flea flicker after a 33-yard pass? Let me call a flea flicker because I fully believe that this offensive line can protect for 7 seconds. Gosh.
Hey, I will say he did at one point today. I don't know if I have it, but I know he said that he regretted the 3rd and 12 run call.
Okay, well, I hope so.
So just to let you know, just make you feel better, he regrets that call.
Yeah.
Did he admit during that segment that he was overthinking it himself or outthinking himself on that? Did he go into detail on that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but let's listen to cut number 2 where he talks about, by the way, Slay on the 3rd and 12. Slay's so funny yesterday. Slay's like, even Pollard, when they got that call, was like, wait, what? Are you serious? Are you sure?
Like you can see it in you can see it through his helmet.
He should have tapped his helmet and ran on.
Why am I getting the ball?
I would have ran on.
Anthony Richardson?
I would have ran on. Yeah, but no, get somebody else in here to do it. No, I'm not coming out the game. But get somebody else to come run this play because this is a dumb one. This play is not going to work. What? Hold on. Before you go there, hold on. This man's, after that huge gain, he said we were in a spot to catch them off guard with this. What were you like? Wasn't that down to like about the 35, 40? What was that? What was that play? The Elegant Manor before they ran.
They got down around the.
It was around the 30, wasn't it?
35 yard line.
Yeah, like that's okay. Maybe run that after a turnover or something, and you trying to go for the guts. The game just started. Like, who the hell you tricking? Come on, man. The only people that get tricked like that is us, the Titans. We the only ones get tricked like that. Ain't nobody falling for that. What?
Outthinking yourself. Yeah. Overthinking things.
Hey, man.
I mean, go back to KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Go back to it.
Hey. This wild.
This weekend.
This is wild.
It is wild. This weekend, I worked Wake Forest. Robbie Zell is the offensive coordinator. It's the first time he's ever called plays. Jake Dickert, when he talked to him, was like, hey, yeah, but you've never called plays. Like, whatever, Anyway, so he straight said, he was like, my very first game, I have this offensive game plan, and I have like 8 million things on there, and I put it up on the board, and I'm like, what the heck am I doing? I don't have the roster that understands this offense well enough to know this entire game plan. And he was like, slashed more than half of it. Keep it simple, stupid.
I mean, that's literally what the quarterback said after the game.
I mean, if we keeping a buck right now, we ass.
We'll be right back. 3HO.
Man, what's up, man? What's happening to everybody? Listen, man. At this time, this is the time you need medical house calls more than ever. I'm telling you that right now. Because if your body feels like mine does, from having to talk about what we are seeing, what we are witnessing, knowing that it could be an opportunity for things to be better. But I ain't going to go to the urgent care. I don't want to go see my primary doctor. I need some doctor to come help me right here at home. That's the only thing. Because I don't want to leave the house. After Sundays, maybe you don't want to leave the house. Maybe you need to get re-energized. Maybe you're feeling a little tired. Maybe illness has hit you. Maybe you don't feel hydrated like you're supposed to. Well, medicalhousecalls.com is for you. Healthcare designed for your life. 7 days a week, 615-838-2375 is the number. Call them up. They come straight to you. They hook the IV up. You can still continue to work. The person that comes over to make sure everything is right will not leave until everything is correct. Need to call in a prescription or whatever. Annual physical, they do it all. It's medicalhousecalls.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Kentucky at Georgia. Georgia favored by 20.5. Texas at Florida. Texas by 6.5. Vanderbilt at Alabama. Bama by 10.5. Kent State at number 5 Oklahoma. Oklahoma by 45.5. Mississippi State at Texas A&M. Tough spot for the Bulldogs. Number 6 Texas A&M favored by 14.5. A couple other games. Virginia at Louisville. That's Don Davenport's game. Louisville favored by 7.5. Miami at Florida State. Miami favored by 4.5 on the road. I strangely like FSU in this game. Locally, Western Illinois at Tennessee Tech. Tennessee Tech trying to get to 5-0. That's at noon. Western Illinois just 1-4. TSU at Eastern Illinois. TSU's lost 3 in a row, trying to get to 2-3. Eastern Illinois is at 2-2. That game at Eastern Illinois at 2:00. And West Georgia is 5-0 at Austin Peay, 3-2. 3:00 on Saturday. Western Kentucky 4-1 at Delaware. Delaware favored by 2.5. 6:00 on Friday night. CBS Sports Network. Titans a 7.5-point underdog to the Arizona Cardinals.
Well,
you guys good?
Yeah, I'm about to slide over here real quick and make this bet on Vandy.
You think the line will go down from 10.5?
Yep.
I could see it landing under 10 for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on the right now.
615-737-1045. Darrington out east. D, what up?
What's happening, my beautiful people? Hey, man, when I say for the young folks, boy, I was looking, and I was looking at your on your IG. If you ever stop doing media, you should start doing family portrait fashion. As you be, and Mr. Babs, you be PTSO. You know what I'm saying? You be PTSO. I gotta give it to you. You know what I'm saying? You knocked it out the park.
What's PTSO?
I think I figured.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Darrington, what's PTSO?
Put that Shiano on. There we go. I can make it clear for you. Yeah, you be putting that. Yeah. That's a young folks slander. You know what I'm saying? I heard it through the grapevine. But you be doing that. So, yeah, I got to give credit where credit is due. I think I figured out what was wrong with Tennessee. Slade, check me out. I think it's too many voices. Like,
Tennessee Titans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I wouldn't say nothing about the Balls. I don't know enough. No, that's y'all thing. But the Titans.
You all Bulldog, ain't you too, Darrington? Then you call in about
Georgia.
Yeah.
Why we didn't hear from you yesterday though? Why didn't what happened yesterday?
Well, when you lose, what do you say? You put this down, you go. Hey, Kentucky, we're looking for you.
There we go. All right, carry on. My bad. Carry on.
All right, so if a team calls in and say they want to make a trade, who do they talk to? They talk to Berganti. They talk to Brinker. They talk to Callahan. Like the 10 teams that I know of, it's like 1 or 2 people, maybe 3 people that runs everything. I think it's too many voices. And then you got too many people out here doing the same thing over and over again. So I'm like, and then like you got 3 players that you really overpaid. Dan Moore, because I be seeing them Steelers fans, and they was like, "Thank you, Tennessee, for saving us," because y'all the suckers. Once again, Tennessee the only team that would do something like that. Then you got L'Jarius Sneed, way overpaid. Calvin Ridley, I hate to say it, he can't catch a break, let alone catch a football. You know he's overpaid. So I'm just saying, I just want to know y'all thoughts about that. And did you know that Johnny Manziel is mentoring Daniel Pavier?
Diego Pavia.
Pavia. I don't think he's mentoring him.
No, so I watch Nightcap on Saturdays, and Johnny Manziel is on there every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he is mentoring Diego, and that he will be at the Alabama-Vanderbilt game.
He will be at the Alabama-Vanderbilt game. On 3 had that. I think you're going to see a story about whatever relationship they have coming out. I'll just say that.
Don't you see the swagger kind of look alike a little bit?
Yeah, I think Johnny Manziel sees some of it, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
Y'all have a good one, beautiful people.
Thank you, Darren.
Thanks, Darrington.
3HL powered by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, springhillac.com, and the 3HL bingo card, who is presented by no one. I guess Division Street out there.
Yeah, someone come sponsor the bingo card.
Yeah. The yells aren't yells when they're ringing their bells.
That's me.
That was Slay. Rose Slay. Somebody suggested as an energy drink, but I think that we might actually need to create a winery over at Slay's backyard. Roast Slay is good.
That's good.
That's y'all's fault. I don't even remember what that was from.
Caller.
Oh, we had Ty Simpson on twice.
Yeah.
That's y'all's fault. Remember when I got divorced? That was Babsy. I was a speedy little thing back in high school.
That was me. That could be Slay, too, though.
Yes. Yes.
Probably not Mayor.
Yeah,
damn.
Catching strays.
Boom, boom, boom.
The whole place is out of order.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
That is a good drop now we have added to our repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told Jeff we need to refreshen the button bars. We've got some things that need to be added now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
QB1, Al Pacino. The line can move, but I ain't.
Yeah, they ain't gonna move me one bit. I know that's me.
Arizona was favored by 9.5. They are favored now by 7.5.
Can I add one?
Mm-hmm.
Don said, when I had freedom, I got a minor with possession charge.
Guess what went away? That freedom.
That was good.
Luxurious need, your freedom is done.
I thought I wrote that one down, but I didn't. Yeah, on a cul-de-sac was also a fun part of that.
Just hanging out, chilling. Ain't bothering nobody.
I really wasn't. We were not driving, not doing anything like that.
Just chilling.
Yeah, when you're on a cul-de-sac, you're only messing around with like 4 different houses. I mean, it's no big deal.
It was a new build neighborhood. Yeah. They didn't even have houses in that cul-de-sac yet.
It's just a hangout spot.
Yep.
You got any parlays for baseball tonight?
Nah, man, I don't. Yor.
I thought you were going to say something.
I was looking at this Titans and Cardinals game.
You just pulled the playoff hockey thing.
Yeah, that was
playoff baseball.
Dog, I would like to say, man, thank you to the Titans because this show was going along so smooth and having a good time.
But listen, all we can do is use it as entertainment.
Yeah, they boosted it. I will say that. I had some good laughs.
I mean, if we want to sit here and like seriously analyze everything.
No, we done with that.
But I feel like we did seriously.
I mean, we analyzed
this analyzation going on.
Honestly, with every new press conference that comes out, it's like,
yes,
is this real?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. This is a movie. I don't even know
we
which
keeping
one.
the book right now. We asked.
Yeah, the Buck movie.
I mean, every press conference, it almost feels like it's a detachment from reality.
Dog, you really...
Is that the way to put it?
Yeah, yes. Or professional reality.
Like Bo Hardigree?
What'd he say?
All of it.
Listen, if any of y'all are time travelers, can y'all please just fix this? Just hit the glitch.
Well, guess what year you got to go back to? I don't know, but it had to do with John Robinson.
What did he say?
Maybe hopefully, like 2028 or something.
Did he say why they wasn't aggressive?
Who?
Bo Hardigree.
Do you want to hear him?
Yeah, I want to hear that one real quick.
This is cut number 5.
I know it's going to be good and silly.
Bo Hardigree talking about why they were not aggressive.
Preset to be aggressive. You got to go in with a plan and you got to execute your plan. And that's what you spend all week going into. There's a time and a place, depending on the game, depending on the situation where you want to be aggressive. Maybe personnel space, maybe offense, defense, who we have in the game. But, there's a time and a place for that. But I think you kind of go and stick to your game plan.
Okay.
How about Bo Hardigree on his first game as a play caller?
Obviously, we did not get the results we wanted. Obviously, it was, very exciting for me to be back there in a different role, with Cam. Like I said, my responsibility when you asked philosophy last week was score points and protect the football. Didn't do that. I got to do a better job getting Cam in rhythm, offense in the rhythm. And, our guys got to do a better job of just executing the plays when they're there. We had a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of calls I'd like to have back. But, learning it, but got to hit it rolling this week, get better, and keep grinding.
Turn them up.
All right, thanks. Thank you,
Yeah,
Bob.
we ain't talking about that.
How about Nick Holtz was...
Slay's done.
Yeah.
I love that. We're 4 weeks into a football season, and the offensive coordinator gets this question. I
can't wait to hear this.
What do you do for the offense?
It really didn't change my role very much. I was a play caller before, so I'm still not, and which is totally fine. And sorry, go back to the rest of it. How does it change?
I think people want more insight into what
what I do. So, I'm in each game plan meeting. I'm in every one with run game, all the past game meetings, everything like that. So do that, handle all the scripting, kind of organize the offense, install the offense in front of the unit, give the unit meetings. So there's plenty of work there.
On game day, though. That's always on game day.
I'm like crying.
No, just
I'm crying.
I still don't call plays?
Still don't call plays. I'm sorry, what was the question?
That's the OC. That's the OC.
We're asking the OC 4 weeks in what he does. Like, what is his responsibility?
Come on, man.
No, I'm dead.
Well, I wasn't calling plays before, and I'm still not.
I knew that was going to be good.
Oh, my God.
When I saw that, I knew that was going to be good.
What's coming up next? Mac Talk?
Mac Talk.
What was the question? What I do here? Yeah. Okay.
How much time do we have?
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
That's good.
Oh man, all we can do is laugh through the pain.
Only gets better.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys including us in your day and in your lives. Hopefully, we were able to put a smile on your face. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
Wouldn't want to be unless you was getting a shout out to whatever you do here.
The OC. That's not the OC.
What do I do? Meh.
I'm still not doing it. What are y'all asking?
Hey, man.
I'm like crying.
What's changed?